Do we start by catching Everett up? About the bad news out of Atlanta?
Possibly.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
What is it?
Dan, the clip that you pulled, is it the entire clip so it's explanatory, or is it just Trey's comment?
It just starts with Trey's comment in the aftermath.
Oh, it does me no good.
The promo, however, is more so.
It explains it.
It explains more so, yeah. It's longer. It's about 45 seconds.
Load that up, fun. That way I don't have to go back and retell the story. I'll give you a piece of it, Everett. NBA player a couple of years ago. Anybody remember his name?
I do not.
Okay, thanks. That's all right. We got a line out of you anyway. Was in a tavern in Atlanta.
Okay.
Place is packed. A couple of white chicks come in. They ask these two black guys, would you mind getting up and let these white chicks have those chairs?
Right.
Now they're suing the tavern, I think in federal court.
Civil rights violation. Okay.
And then a black guy called. He said, obviously it's racism. I'm with it. It's not always obviously racism. You don't know how many black people are in there. You don't know how many white people you got to ask to get up before you ask the black guys. Because if you got to go to the white people first, then that's racist.
Sure. Well, and women, you know, that's the gentlemanly thing to do is to get up and let them.
Well, they claimed they were two black guys. It was two white chicks. I don't know if it would have made any difference if it was two black chicks that came in.
Right.
But they just asked him, do you mind getting up? So after the guy got off the phone, Trey decided to hit him to some news.
Really?
Yes.
There's a little bit of the guy that called in on the promo.
Okay. But I've set up enough
You
of it.
have set it up.
All right.
Beautifully.
The Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3.
If you just immediately suspect racism, that's racist in itself.
Absolutely. And probably
I'm talking to him. Let the color go.
If you ask this one white guy and they say no, and then you ask a black guy and they say no, and they scream racism, it's not racism. But if you go directly to the black guy and say, why don't you stand up, that's racism.
And you don't know what part of town it was in, if it was predominantly black. You don't know.
Well, the Warner Tavern sort of, puts it in that realm of it was probably a mostly white people type place.
Well, that's racist.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Not only white people hang out in taverns.
I don't know too many black people hang out in taverns.
What kind of jacked up angle is that?
I don't know.
Dare you?
I have bad news for you too. Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
Would you like to hear it isolated?
Yes.
I have bad news for you too. With Atlanta, Atlanta is predominantly black.
Here's my favorite part about the clip.
Yeah.
Is O'Malley. Both of us saw it coming. I backed away from the mic so I get a clean clip.
Right.
You hear O'Malley gasp because he knows what the end of the sentence is going to be.
I have bad news for you too. With Atlanta, Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
Wow.
So we learned something this week.
Yes. You have a new friend.
No. I was just happy to be live yesterday.
Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
I really never thought he could beat the Air Force line.
Yeah. It's reminiscent of it, certainly.
Would you like to revisit that?
Oh, yes.
How you doing, Trey?
Lovely.
Beautiful day.
It's Friday.
Evening.
Trey, you said you explained yesterday his problem with getting black players was what?
Well, any of the military academies are incredibly hard to get into.
Okay.
I mean, most white people can't get into them. But you've got to have like a congressional...
Wow!
No, that's why Trey's in here.
Yeah, it's pretty much a toss-up.
Yeah.
Well, one was just an academy. This is a whole city.
Yeah.
That's telling us about.
Maybe he'll invite Africa today.
Hey, Everett, shut up. Yes?
Okay.
Thank you.
I have bad news for you, too. With Atlanta, Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
I still like O'Malley's gas.
No. I have bad news for you, too. With Atlanta,
I think I said it last night at some point to someone, that's the same gasp I would have if Trey was walking down the railroad tracks with his back to the train with his iPod in his ears. It would just
but you ain't going to be a buddy and point out that the Amtrak's coming.
I have bad news for you, too. With Atlanta, Atlanta's...
You lost snot on that one.
I lost snot and chaw. We sat in the studio for half an hour last night. We played this 15-second clip over and over.
I have bad news for you, too. With Atlanta, Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
As you can hear JD in the back.
You can feel it.
He's having a great day.
Eddie, I want to take one of those.
Yeah, Big Stacy's on line 1.
Yes, boss.
So not only does JD have the Lizard Scouts, but he's corrupting Trey by putting him in class. Maybe he's training him to be a scout himself.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah, what?
It is, Trey?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Damn, JD.
I didn't make him say that.
It's the influence, man. You're just influencing that entire studio. You had Russ calling me,
foo-foo.
You're a bad influence on everybody.
I didn't even taught you don't hear my voice on that clip.
It doesn't matter. You're a ventriloquist.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thanks, Stacy.
You're way too nice to me.
Yeah, what is line 2?
It's a new theory on JD involving now Trey.
Jesus.
Yes, Matthew.
So this whole time we thought JD was the Grand Dragon, but he's really just Trey's puppet.
Yes.
Trey's the master.
I want to say good or bad. Hold on. You better not.
You've only got 2 on me. We have entire...
Yeah, but you're the man behind the curtain. You make me dance like a puppet.
No, you're the wizard for a reason.
No, not the wizard of anything.
The other theory is that JD...
Oh, I like the way this has turned into the Kennedy thing. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a number of them already. But
I wonder how many people will actually remember where they were when they heard Tracy. It was mostly black.
And the other one is that obviously JD has taken on a new protege. And then people are trying to figure out what Trey's, I guess, rank would be, since JD's Grand Dragon. Is there an official title for his assistant? Or
we haven't come up with one yet. We just think Trey's part of the Lizard Scouts.
It's like I'm on training wheels.
There's no Lizard Scouts. No training wheels. There's no group. There's no organization. I don't wear robes. Or pointy hats.
Is this for summer?
No, there's no...
It's Casual Friday.
No. Shut up, Dad.
All right, one more time, I'm done.
I have bad news for you, too. With Atlanta, Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
Nothing else you want to spring on us? Any more breaking news, Trey?
No.
Okay. We beat this yesterday for an hour. I don't know if I want to go back and play any of this again.
Oh. I think I know where you're going. If you are, please.
But Everett hasn't heard it.
I can't get it out of my head.
Hold on. I went home and watched it last night.
Did you?
Trey, did you get the kid that plays the cop? Are they going to be on today?
Yes, 4:30.
Okay.
And I emailed you links to like the 4 best, including the new one they released this morning.
All right.
And then there's one that nobody's heard but you and I. The writer strike one.
Let's see if this doesn't need a setup, does it?
I don't believe so. I think the beginning of it tells pretty much what the gist is.
Well,
I'll give it to you anyway, Everett. There's this company called Mediocre Films. They're producing a series of retarded cop videos. It's only on the web.
Okay.
And they use a real kid that's retarded.
All right.
But I've seen interviews with the kid online. He enjoys it. They're not just using him as a prop just to make fun of him. He's happy. He's got a job.
He's lucid enough to understand what's going on, what they're doing, what the bit is. They don't just feed him a line and make him say it.
So he's relatively functional.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. His brother is one of the writers of these.
I think I've actually had his parents in a few of the episodes.
Oh, okay. So everybody knows about it. Everybody's cool with it.
Yeah. Should we revisit one and then play the new one?
Yeah.
Do we like the taser?
Yeah. That or the racial profiling.
Oh.
Boy, that's a tough call.
I like the racial profiling.
Okay.
Here we go, Everett.
Okay.
Yay.
He is a cop, and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
That's me.
Yeah, I'll start out with a dash cam to go to a close-up.
You know why I pulled you over?
Because I was speeding?
No, because you're black. We're supposed to pull people over if they're black. I'm supposed to hit you with this now, okay?
His delivery is so classic on so many of these. Okay.
I'm supposed to hit you with this now, okay?
What? No way.
Yes, Ray. Please get on the ground so I can beat you.
No.
Come on, I'm just trying to do my job.
Look, man, you can't go around beating people with clubs.
Well, maybe you can't, but I'm LAPD. I have a quota.
There's got to be something I can do to get out of this.
Well, I'll let you go on one condition.
Anything, man. Whatever you want.
Now, a graphic comes up, says 2 BJs later.
Right.
That kicked ass.
Yo, dog, you one badass, racist, drug-addicted, retarded cop.
Well, I guess Larry King was right. We can all just get along. Bye.
He is a cop, and he's learned.
I think there are 15 different clips online.
You got to be kidding.
So we want to hear the new one?
Yeah, or the taser one.
Taser?
And remember, no one's
I
heard
wasted an entire hour yesterday playing these things. Nobody's what?
Nobody's heard the writer strike one. And that is a good one.
And in the hour that we were on the air, their website got 12,000 hits. So, yeah, people didn't like it at all.
All right, I'll do the taser.
Hurry.
Yay.
He is a cop, and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
That's me. Who wants to get tased?
I like the authenticity of starting each one with a black and white dash cam with a date and LAPD. I'm really surprised LAPD hasn't told them to knock this off.
You really should warn me, Russ, when you have things like that.
I don't have anything to do with any of these.
Who wants to get tased?
Excuse me?
They just give us tasers. Let's go tasty crazy.
Oh, no, thank you.
Come on, let me taste your butt.
No, you can't tase my butt.
How about your ball sack?
Well, that's worse.
Not for me.
Look, I don't want you to tase any part of my body.
Can I tase her?
No, go away.
It's free.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm retarded. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Then I just...
Again, that one's in the delivery.
Not for me.
Look, I don't want you to tase any part of my body.
Can I tase her?
No, go away.
It's free.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm retarded. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Then why does your face look like that?
Like what?
Ugly. Zing. High five. I have an idea. Let me tase you.
No, you can't tase us.
Okay then. How about a knock-knock joke?
Mine.
Not.
Who's there?
Get it?
Possibly now you can see why we wasted an hour.
Yes. How long shall we waste today?
I don't know. After the show, we watched them all again. It becomes addictive, and you find a new one that you haven't seen.
And how many of these are there?
About 15 now.
So we have a brand new one just came out today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You think they'll come out with some more today?
How long before we need a break, Chloe?
3.
All right. You want the new one?
Yes, please.
All right.
You give me a title, or are we just going to go with it?
I think we just go with it.
All right.
Yay.
It's a cop, and he's
Well, they got new music.
Yeah.
learning his head. Yeah, he's the retarded policeman.
That's me.
Walking up to the car.
Hi.
Is there something wrong, officer?
I'm sad.
Why?
Because I just found out I have Asperger's syndrome.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Oh no, here comes another one.
What was that?
He just crapped out a cheeseburger.
Okay.
Ready to continue?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Did he just pull that out his ass?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurts, but they're sure delicious.
Oh!
Now he's eating.
Oh, my God. Oh. Dude, that is really gross.
You're right. It's better with ass cheese. Oh boy, here comes yours.
No, really.
This is oh boy.
Do I?
Oh, oh boy.
Right. It's better with ass cheese.
Oh!
Oh boy, here comes yours.
No, really, I don't want one.
Today. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, double meat with bacon.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, double meat with bacon.
God, this is disgusting.
Hey, don't judge my disability.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you want fries with that?
No, no thanks.
How about chocolate shake?
Oh, God,
I believe they probably peaked here.
Do you want fries with that?
no. No, no thanks.
How about chocolate shake?
Oh, God, no.
Uh-oh. Too late.
There it is.
Go.
Wait, you forgot your change.
Where did it change? Obviously out of his ass, yes. Okay.
Chocolate shake.
Oh, God, no.
Uh-oh. Too late.
Go.
Wait, you forgot your change.
And what time will they be on?
4:30.
All right, so it's going to be Josh, the kid that plays the cop, and who?
Scott, his brother, and Greg. They're the 2 writer-directors.
Okay. Have you actually talked with them, or are you just shooting emails back and forth?
I've spoken with Greg.
Has he said, I don't have to ask if, did he say how many groups have come after them with protests?
He didn't. The truth of the matter is, I didn't really ask him specifically. He said they get a lot of flack on YouTube and that's why they've posted some videos of Josh, out there saying, "I enjoy doing this. I know what I'm doing. I'm getting paid."
And he also got a movie part out of it.
Yeah, which I looked up the cast. It's a pretty impressive cast.
Line 2? Do we need a break? Yes, Clark.
Hey, man, y'all got to stop. I just swallowed my snuff. That's the first.
All right, thanks. Let's see. Nah, I don't want to do the writer's strike.
Did I ever hear that one?
No.
Nah, Trey and I watched it last night.
You didn't like it?
It's hilarious.
We played enough of these. Maybe when we come back, I might try and do some of my own stuff for a while. Just tell me what line 1 is, and I got a break.
He's asking if you would please stop playing these. He's working out, and he keeps running off his treadmill.
Okay. We'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Break it down.
Then you on the hotline, Dan? All right, what do we got?
All right, traffic right now brought to us by Dish Network. Of course, it's Friday afternoon. You got your typical, stop and go spot. But I-35 northbound, the ramp to Woodall Rogers going eastbound. There was a previous accident. That's been clear, but traffic is still trying to loosen up back to I-30. Also, you've got 635 in Dallas eastbound. Right at 35, there's a disabled vehicle blocking the left shoulder. And, of course, like I said, it's already stop and go at 635 on a Friday, so don't let that deter you too much. And in Fort Worth, 183 westbound before you get to 360. That accident also has been cleared, but traffic is still unwinding the County Line Road. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you. Thank you, Dan. 80 for the load tonight. Again, going to be right up near 100 tomorrow and through the weekend. And we have 99 now at Live 105.3.
You want to hear the writer's strike one?
Yeah, I've never heard that one. Like, you and Trey both heard it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it have anything I might have to dump out of? You remember?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
And again, this will be the last one.
I bet not.
And then Josh that plays the cop and his two brothers.
Yeah.
4:30.
Yes. Somebody sent an email saying, actually, it's funnier listening to them on the radio, just the audio, than it is watching the actual videos. He didn't say why, but...
No, I think it needs the video.
He is a cop, and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
That's me.
105 North Avenue 52.
You know why I pulled you over?
No. Why?
For my smash hit internet series.
What series is that?
Retarded Policeman. I'm a cop and I'm learning impaired. It's hilarious.
Okay.
I'm growing a beard. Just like that.
I'll have to point out that he's clean shaven.
Okay. I'm growing a beard. Just like Matson.
It looks very nice.
No, it doesn't. Last month I pulled over a black guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Until the blowjob part. That ruined it.
Again, an entire hour. I ain't done any of my own stuff. I'm playing some retarded kids' videos.
And he's on at what time? 4:30? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Last month I pulled over a black guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Until the blowjob part. That ruined it.
So who gave who the...
Exactly. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Don't you have a script?
Normally, yes, but the writers are on strike.
Oh.
Do you want to cuddle for a while?
What? Huh?
Do you want to cuddle for a while?
Oh, no.
I'm very gentle.
I can see that.
And I'm cute.
Yes, you are.
Well, if you change your mind, I'm one hell of a spooner.
Okay, then.
Bye! Hey, that's my line. Damn you, lady! Damn you!
All right, that's the last. Danny, you ready for news? Anything before we get to it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Hello?
I was thinking about the kittens yesterday. When he says, I have a puppy. You know, kittens. Yeah, somebody talking about.
I'm looking straight at JD.
I'm thinking about the kittens. I'm sorry.
Worry about this show for a little while. Okay. We got enough free content from somebody else.
Somebody says they saw Pam Anderson was in Canada at the KFC because PETA got them to change their menu. And you're talking about the cows and how cruel they're treated. Are you talking about the cows? Why don't you do something with PETA for the cows?
Even if that was a cause that I wanted to get behind, PETA wouldn't be the group. There was a story, I didn't read all of it. Dan, what was the story today with PETA and, they blamed the beheading on that bus on meat eaters.
They said it was similar. They said, basically, everybody avoided the guy's screams, and they're eating the flesh, and they said that the two are similar. Those people are just
Well, how do they use that as an animal activist group? The beheading on a bus.
Because you want to know how cruel it is, what we do to animals. Were you grossed out by what happened on that bus? That's exactly what a cow goes through.
Well, and if you're a carnivore and you eat animals, then that's the next logical step. You cut off people's heads and eat them.
We attack them, we kill them, we chew them up, and we eat them. That's what
you don't use some type of human tragedy to go back and equate what we do to animals. And PETA's got a lot of really good issues to get behind. The only problem is they're too fanatical, and anything that they have that actually might be valid is overshadowed by them being a bunch of douches.
Anytime you hear a news story and it leads with, and the people for the ethical treatment of animals, you go, pass. I don't care. From now on, I don't care what you did. Even if it's something good, you're a whack job.
Yeah, I don't care who gets involved with a group.
All of a sudden.
Dan, did you find the story?
Yeah, obviously you heard about the 22-year-old Tim McLean. He's the man that beheaded a man on the Greyhound bus. PETA tried to take out an ad in a Canadian newspaper comparing Tim's murder to eating meat. According to PETA's website, the ad read, his struggles and cries are ignored. The man with the knife shows no emotion. The victim is slaughtered and his head cut off. His flesh is eaten. If this ad leaves a bad taste in your mouth, please give a thought to what sensitive animals think and feel when they come to the end of their frightening journey and see, hear, and smell the slaughterhouse.
I really can't believe they would take that one. You got beheadings that have gone on in Iraq, Iran.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You're right.
So why now they got to pick one that's domestic?
Yeah. That you guys think that this is so horrible. It's what these animals put up with every single day. Nobody goes to their champion cause.
And they really should. There's no reason to abuse animals, even though they're headed to slaughter. It's like the cows that I saw that loaded up in that trailer.
You're never going to.
They were just packed in with no room to move, and you got one cow who's crapping on another one's head, and because they're packed in, he can't go anywhere.
Nothing to do.
Just sit there and hope that finally he's empty. But knowing that he's got 4 stomachs, it's going to keep going for a while. Dude.
Really? Don't put me in that truck behind him. Oh, God.
It's hot enough in here. My fault for asking for a window seat. But I had no idea I was going to be on the business end of your ass. If you could cut a brother a break.
Almost done.
I thought they made us go before we got on.
I had a big breakfast.
Let Roy stand over there. He's into that.
Hi.
Sorry.
Dude. If you could just stop for a little while.
I'm backed up.
I'm tired of looking like Kip's big boy. We already know where we're going. If I could just have a peaceful ride over there. without looking like a Frosty when we get there, I'd be much obliged.
That'd be a bad day.
Dude, I'm going to ask you again. Did you want something, Dan?
I was just going to ask you if you heard about PETA claiming victory in Canada at a KFC store involving Pamela Anderson.
Well, that's what got this started, but you can go ahead and read that.
Well, yeah, that's what made me think of it. It just goes to show how absurd they can be at times. After protesting for more than 5 years about how KFC treats chickens, PETA is claiming a victory over the food franchise chain. KFC Canada has introduced a new soy-based mock chicken sandwich to its menu and a promise to treat its chickens humanely. On Monday, Pamela Anderson, of course, one of PETA's A-list celebrity campaigners, enjoyed her first taste of victory by surprising the unsuspecting staff at this location in the city's West End. She said it's very Canadian of them, very forward-thinking. I'm proud of Canada KFC and proud that they were the first to do it. Hopefully,
what does that mean? Mighty Canadian of you. Is that a different way to say it?
Maybe
she's trying to say that Canada is being very forward-thinking in other ways, that this follows suit.
So when somebody does something nice for me, I say that's mighty Canadian of you.
Exactly.
Maybe because it's progressive.
Well, if they got KFC, if in fact they are abusing their chickens, sounds kind of weird. If they got them to stop that, then that's a victory. But just because you got some soy patty that you're going to sell doesn't mean it's going to be a victory in this country, because we don't like soy. We don't like chicken patties that aren't real.
Nobody goes there for fake chicken. You go there for chicken. You want fake chicken? Go get it at the Kroger.
Well, and I've had that, and I like it. The vegetable chicken patties.
They are good. But that's not why you go to KFC. And let's be honest, you don't go to
Dan.
My problem with this is I think this just shows the absurdity that PETA is at times, because they're claiming a victory for KFC in Canada adding a mock chicken sandwich. What kind of a victory is that? No true vegetarian or vegan, chances are, is actually going to go into a KFC to get the fake chicken sandwich.
They also say that the fake chicken is broiled in the same oil as the other chicken. So the vegetarians aren't going to go there.
Yeah, they can't have it anyway.
Exactly.
Why do they think Pam Anderson was going to be the best spokesperson?
I think she's the only one that's, the most visual. Anywhere she shows up, cameras do.
If they really wanted to get a lot of these points across, you could still have PETA and the fanatical take on different things just so you get attention. But have an offshoot group and don't tell anybody it's associated with PETA. Give them a lot of the same issues. And now that you've drawn attention to it through PETA's weird acts, then you have the normal group that can take it and run with it, and people are going to be more apt to be associated with that as opposed to a group that associates beheadings with meat eaters.
That's a very good idea. PETA doesn't think they're radical. They think
They know they're radical. That's why they put out ads, the beheading, and equate that with carnivores.
I don't think they think that they're turning people off, as they are. Or why would you keep doing it? You're counterproductive to your message. If anybody ever told them that, I don't think they'd believe it.
Oh, I'm sure they've heard from people before. They got to have some PR firm that says, this is not going to draw people closer to our camp if you're going to take a beheading of a person and turn that back into an animal activist issue. You're not going to befriend anybody. You're going to look more like a bunch of freaks. And again, your message gets muddled up.
And twice a year they do something like this. Twice a year they throw blood on kids or fake blood on kids. They did that to McDonald's.
No, they had with the Happy Meals, and they showed the Ronald McDonald blood all over him. It looked like he just finished a heavy flow.
That's going to serve a purpose. How? Kids are still
if it actually goes back, if they get anything done, you give them credit for it. If any of the hamburger chains go back and rework the way they treat animals before they had to, I don't even think they have that much to do with it. KFC might, but as far as the beef that comes in, that comes from meat companies.
Mm-hmm. Several steps back of McDonald's. You're right.
So why don't you go to those companies and deal with them?
Because McDonald's is the big one. That's who you go to where you're going to get publicity. Nobody cares at the slaughterhouse.
All right, you ready to start news, Dan?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay. Going legal here? 404 at KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Milo Butterfingers, where Clo will be tonight from 9 to 11 p.m. That's 5645 Yale in Dallas. It is, of course, a Live 8 ticket hit. That's tonight, Clo, 9 to 11 p.m. at Milo Butterfingers in Dallas. Friday, August 8th, 2008. Birthdays today. J.C. Chazé from NSYNC is 32. Drew Lachey from 98 Degrees is 32. Ricky Rocket from Poison, 47. The Edge from U2 also turns 47. Deborah Norville is still looking hot at the age of 50.
Dan, crank your mic up in there.
Sure. Danny Most from Happy Days turns 55. Donnie. Larry Wilcox from Chips is 61. Connie Stevens 70, and Dustin Hoffman is 71. On Saturday, Deion Sanders is 41. Sam Elliott turns 64, and Angie Harmon. You met her before, didn't you? Her birthday's on Sunday.
Yeah, I got a picture of her with the Batmobile.
She turns 36 on
What was she
Sunday.
in town for?
She was at Three Forks.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
At the Batmobile up there. Hold on a second, Dan. Breaking news.
I got bad news for you, too. With Atlanta, Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
That's the end of the report. Thank you, Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Finally, a Tim Russert replacement. And on Sunday, also, Jimmy Dean, the Sausage King, turns 80. Well, former Senator John Edwards admitted to ABC News today that he repeatedly lied during his presidential campaign about an extramarital affair with a novice filmmaker. In an interview for Broadcast Tonight on Nightline, Edwards told ABC News correspondent Bob Woodruff he did have an affair with 44-year-old Riel Hunter, but said he did not love her. Edwards also denied he was...
What do you even put that in there? But we never tongue kissed or nothing. Whatever.
I had no interest in her.
Wow. I love politicians.
He knows sooner or later, somebody's, especially if there's a baby that came from this affair, he knows that they're going to dig this up.
He's still swearing the baby is not his because of the timing. He's figured out.
I think he's finally admitted the baby is his, hasn't he?
The last I saw, he said he was still saying it was not his.
Yeah, according to this from ABC News, he still denies he's the father of Hunter's baby girl, Frances Quinn, although the one-time Democratic presidential candidate said he actually has not taken a paternity test. He said he knew he was not the father based on timing of the baby's birth on February 27th of 2008. He said his affair ended too soon for him to have been the father. A former campaign...
I wonder how he got away with that. If you're a presidential candidate, the media's all up your ass.
They watch you every second of every day.
And he denied it right along until now.
Obviously, something's getting ready to pop and come out. Why else?
Well, the National Enquirer, they're the ones that broke the story, and I guess that was a reason to finally fess up.
We've got to come out with it.
But I still don't get how he got away with it, because everybody's going to be around him nonstop when you're running for president.
Sure. Hanging outside the hotel room, no matter where he goes, you got to go somewhere with escorts and security.
Probably because my only guess is because she's a documentary filmmaker, and I think she was kind of documenting the campaign.
Oh, then maybe there'll be some film.
Yeah, he said he met her at a New York City bar in 2006. His political action committee later paid her $114,000 to produce campaign website documentaries, despite her lack of experience.
That's it.
So they were sliding her cash to do these documentaries, even though she really wasn't experienced enough to be doing.
Okay, I got it. That was his way in to go and hang out with her. But did she actually ever produce anything other than the baby?
They said she did, yes.
And Edwards actually said his wife Elizabeth and others in his family were told of the affair or became aware of it in 2006.
Wonder why you tell him that.
Well, he would tell him back into 06, probably because he thought it was going to come out then. Better to tell you on the down low. I'm just surprised it took this long to come back out.
Or he got busted in 06.
You mean by his wife?
Or by someone. I mean, it's like you said, you're traveling around the country. Someone's going to notice something.
I just remember when the first time he was on stage running for president, and then they bring the troll out. And I felt bad for him then, because I thought, you can't step outside the marriage. You got this gargoyle that you're married to, and especially because she's sick, you can't have any type of affairs because people are going to be watching you nonstop. It's going
to look horrible if you leave your wife when she's got cancer and cheat on her.
And obviously he figured out a way around it.
Yeah, my guess is he's about to get served with a paternity suit, so that's why he went ahead and fessed up.
Well, I guess if he wants this to go away, he's going to go ahead have to take that test either way. I mean, if the baby is his, the damage has already been done.
Yeah, were there any rumors at all about him and Obama?
Banging him?
No. Teaming up. I mean, I was wondering the timing. I wonder if maybe the Republicans
oh, you mean now?
Leaked this, yeah.
He really wasn't on the top of the list for VP.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
Sorry. Guy on line one has a question for Everett. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Apparently, a friend of his wants him to impregnate her, but he's had a vasectomy, and she doesn't know it. He's wondering if he can still have sex with her, and if he does, can she do anything to him after the fact if she finds out that he's had a vasectomy and tried it anyway?
I mean, I think maybe you could argue that there was an assault, but I think the proof angle of things would be difficult to assail.
Are they wanting? She wants him to sign like a contract.
That's what I was just about to ask him.
Because the touching is only authorized for the purposes of procreation, and if he knows that he can't procreate, then you could argue that it's an offensive intention.
She could go back and take him in civil court for being misleading.
Or maybe even criminal court. But again, I think proving that that's what happened would be difficult at best.
All right, tell him not to do it then. All right, Everett, what is the spot that you brought in earlier?
Oh, yeah, I'm starting to do some spots with the station. It's just the first one that's going to start running.
This disc says it's 2 minutes long.
Yeah, well, I paid a little extra for it.
When is it supposed to run?
I don't know. I actually had my law partner get with somebody in sales, so I wasn't really involved in that end of it.
So it's for your law firm?
Yeah, for the law firm.
Okay. All right.
This is Everett Newton from the law firm of Burloff and Newton PC. You may have heard me talk about the fact that there are no speed limits in Texas, and that speed limit signs...
Let me ask you before I play this. Does Darren, your partner, know that you cut this?
Well, he knows I cut it. He hasn't heard it yet. He's out of town.
Has he ever had any issues with other spots that you cut? Like the one where you were offering to give away the knives?
I think he was out of town that week, too.
Okay.
They're merely decorative. It's true. These signs are nothing more than reflective, shiny rectangles at the end of metal poles. But here's something you probably don't know. Not only are there no speed limits in Texas, in fact, there are no laws whatsoever. That's right. Forget it.
When does he get back? Everett, you have a real law firm.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't think this is going to be an issue?
No, I think it'll be fine. You haven't heard the whole thing. You're taking it out of context.
No, I got a pretty good vibe on where this bitch is going.
Well, I think you ought to hear the rest of it.
I also think by you saying there are no laws in Texas, I see that as some type of revenue-generating statement.
Well, I'm just trying to keep people informed. I've only told half the story with the whole thing about there being no speed limits. I want people to get the full flavor of Texas jurisprudence. Everything you've heard about not breaking the law, the next time somebody cuts you off in traffic, feel free to crush their skull with a tire tool at the next stoplight. Secure it.
Are you not worried about any lawsuits?
Again, don't pass judgment until you've heard the whole thing.
Believe me, I got that one. But are you not worried about any type of legal actions from this?
I think you'll see once we get to the end, it all will make perfect sense. You're really, Russ, you're jumping the gun.
All of a sudden, I'm quiet. I ain't seen her. How long before we need to break?
Soon. Now.
I think I'll listen to the rest of this off the air.
Good call.
Bye.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
At least I've cut back to only watching the retarded policeman off the air. That's where we're looking. That's why this bumper's been playing for 45 seconds. We're watching one of the episodes waiting for it to end. All right. Danny, you getting them on?
Yeah, working on it now.
Okay.
Anybody know where they live?
L.A.
Is it Los Angeles? Okay. Makes sense. Or L.A. He's an L.A. police officer with a quota.
I'm really still surprised at LAPD, because I know in a lot of movies, if you use the letters LAPD, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, they'll come after you. You have to pay for it, one or the other. Plus, I think maybe just the nature of it. It's good-hearted. He's friendly. They're not making LAPD look
He's calling
bad.
LAPD cops retarded. And he also said when he pulled over the black guy, I got a quota.
Maybe they figure because they're probably not making a lot of money, if any, on this, at least now, that they're not going to go after him.
Well, I think they may be making something. If you got advertisers on your website, then obviously they're generating a lot of traffic.
Right.
Is that them?
Yes, it is.
All right. Who is it?
You have Greg, Scott, and Josh from Mediocre Films who do the Retarded Policeman series on YouTube.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
Hi, guys.
Hey there.
And which one is Josh's brother?
I'm Josh's brother, Scott.
Scott. Now, you're in the video where he pulls out the picture of the puppies, or the picture he drew with the clown, and he said it's a house with smoke coming out of the chimney?
Yeah, that's the first episode.
But that's you in that one?
Yeah, that's me, and that's actually our sister with us, too.
Now, you look familiar. Did you do any TV in Dallas? Because I saw it, and I thought I recognized you, but I didn't know why.
I used to be in a band in Austin probably about 10 years ago.
Now, whose idea?
No Dallas TV.
All right. Whose idea was this series?
This is Greg speaking, by the way. I write and direct the show, but the idea was actually my wife Kim's. She comes up with a lot of pretty amazing ideas for web series, and this was just one that she kind of threw out while we were driving one day, and I called up Josh and said, "You want to do this show?" And he was totally into it, which is really cool.
Josh, are you there?
Yes. Yes.
All right. And you're okay with? You're okay with?
I just want to say Kim's awesome.
Say it again?
That's nice.
What'd he say?
He just said that Kim's awesome. That's my wife.
Okay. And Josh, you were okay with everything that they asked you about?
Yes. And I love the show.
We all thoroughly enjoyed. I don't know. Scott, how long have these episodes been out? Because we just found them yesterday.
I think, when did we do them, Greg? I think the first one was like September last year.
Yeah, we started in September, and then they really kind of gained steam around February of this year, and just today we put up episode 15, which...
Yeah, we've already watched that one.
Yeah, it's a real gross out episode, but we had an awful lot of fun with this one, if you couldn't tell.
I don't have to ask but how many groups have contacted you guys, giving you grief over this?
So far, no one. Everyone loves it. We haven't received any negative feedback whatsoever.
Well, you actually had to post the interview with Josh online just to shut up some of the YouTube people.
Yeah, no, it's true. We receive a lot of mixed feedback. I'd say...
Why you lie to me?
Most of the people seem to really dig it, but no, there have been, we got a not-so-kind letter from the National Down Syndrome Society. I think mainly they were concerned with the use of the word retarded, which the last I checked is a medical term meaning slow, mentally retarded, mental retardation. That's
and it's still accurate. Now, were they worried that you were using Josh and he wasn't really cognizant of what was going on?
Well, I would certainly think that the National Down Syndrome Society would understand, the nature of Down syndrome, and that there are different levels of Down syndrome, and that Josh is very functional, and of course he's cognizant of what's happening. He's a smart guy.
And Josh, you're having a good time doing all of this? You getting money?
Hell yes, and I just want to say, screw them.
Absolutely.
Josh, had you ever wanted to be a police officer?
Hell yes.
And screw them.
Only in movies, though.
All right, and Josh, you just did a movie with a bunch of different people, right?
Yes, I did. With big-time actors. Should I name some for you?
Say it again. What did he say?
Go ahead and name some, Josh.
I acted with Val Kilmer, Iceman. I also acted with Diane Ladd, Lawrence Leachman, and Rip Torn.
Now, Josh actually has a really good story about Cloris Leachman on the set. You want to share that, Josh?
Sure.
Only the funny thing is, she pinched my butt on the set.
She pinched your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on set with him. Cloris Leachman she's got to be in her 80s. And I have to say, every day I walked on the set, I was stunned at how amazing her butt looks, like amazingly good. Because we'd always see her from a distance, and Ponce would go, "Hey, look at that ass." And I'd go, "Oh my God, it's Cloris Leachman."
Have you guys gotten any feedback from LAPD since you're actually using their name?
We get contacted by a lot of police officers, but so far no one from LAPD has dropped us a line. I just wonder if one of these days, if Josh and Scott are going to get pulled over and recognized.
Well, I know that in movies or TV shows, if you use LAPD, they want you to pay for that. That's why I'm surprised that they were letting this go on, especially since you got somebody that's, no offense, Josh, somebody that's retarded playing a cop also saying that they got a quota to beat black people.
Is that wrong?
It's not wrong. I'm just surprised that they haven't called you and went, all right, you know what, we're okay with the series, but if you just put a kibosh on the quota thing, we'd be cool with it.
Well, we're not using any logos or nothing actually says LAPD. We just, we happen to be located in LA, so it's just sort of a convenient place for us. But
and what I don't get with the groups that have a problem with this is if you've got blacks or Asians or Hispanics that want to be in a TV show or a movie and play a stereotype, why would they care if somebody with Down syndrome is doing the same thing?
Exactly, and I think especially, when people get really upset that he's using the word retarded. I mean, if black people can own the N-word, why can't, slow people own the R-word? Same thing to me.
What is it, Josh?
I said that's my word, and I just want to say they love the show.
The police do. Josh, what do you like to do when you're not shooting the retarded policeman?
Not shooting?
Yeah, when you're not shooting, what do you like to do?
I like to do yoga, and also I like hanging out with my brother and my friends.
Okay.
Who I love, too.
And you've actually had your parents in a few of these episodes, right?
Yes. I shot with my mom and dad. Their names are Alan Connie.
Tell them what episode.
And the
I know what episode. It was the Mexicans.
Mexicans.
Yeah. I don't think we played that one on the air. At the beginning of the episode, it shows him getting ready for work, and his parents are there, so you can see what they look like. All right. Then he pulls the car over, pulls his parents over, he walks up and goes, "Hello, Mexicans."
After his parents had assigned him to plant drugs on some Mexicans that day.
Yeah, they give him a bag of weed. Yeah. Now make sure you plant this on somebody. So he pulls them over, and they went, you don't let us go. You're grounded. He goes, "What is this?"
I gotta see that one.
How long does it normally take for you guys to shoot an episode?
About 3.5 weeks. No, we'll shoot sometimes 2 or 3 episodes in a day, and then each episode takes about a day to edit together.
What do you do with the outtakes?
Well, we put up outtakes from the first season, the first 10 episodes, up on YouTube, and then we'll have outtakes from season 2 also, but we might just save those for the DVD release.
Do you really have that? Because I can't.
Oh, no, yeah, you can't see if we're smiling or not. No, we actually are going to release a DVD. After we reach 20 episodes, that'll be 2 seasons, and we'll release a DVD that has, all kinds of bonus features and outtakes and probably an unaired episode, all kinds of rare stuff, which will be a lot of fun.
Now, once you think this is played out, are you going to use Josh in possibly different roles?
Now, what exactly do you mean played out?
Well, obviously, you can only milk this so long. Then you can go on to the retarded CPA.
Well, they're very true, yes.
Paraplegic fireman?
Yes, absolutely. Paraplegic fireman is perfect.
Don't you steal that.
The retarded DJ.
What'd he say?
Did you say retarded DJ?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty clever there, Pon.
All right, let me give the website, then we got to run. Obviously, you can find it on YouTube. You just Google or you search retarded policeman. You guys have your own website?
Yeah, we have. Well, Ponce has we call him Ponce. Josh has a website called ponceman.com, PONCEMAN.com, and then all these episodes are also available at my website, which is mediocrefilms.com. KLLI.com. But the best place, I think, to see him is probably YouTube. And viewers can click the subscribe button there also, and it helps support us when they do that. And it's free to viewers.
All right, and you got like a PayPal thing set up?
Yeah, on ponceman.com and also at Mediocre Films, there are donate links, so people can actually donate and help us with the show, which basically just means that we can have a very nice lunch after we shoot.
All right.
It's a nice thing.
Well, I appreciate
and hopefully get John Travolta, right, Josh?
Oh, yes. Hell yes. I just want to tell you, we already got the refrigerator magnets out already. Oh, yeah, we got an order of Ponceman refrigerator magnets in today.
Nice.
Okay.
You can order those later. But yeah, Ponce would love to act with John Travolta, right? Definitely.
I don't see any reason why Travolta wouldn't do this show.
Now, really quick, one of these episodes, didn't you guys, is it Will Wheaton from Star Trek The Next Generation that's in there?
Yeah, Will is in episode 5.
That's the writer's strike.
Yeah, that's the one following what a lot of people consider our most offensive episode, the racial profiling episode.
No, we enjoyed that one.
We enjoyed it too, but boy, did we get a lot of hate mail after that.
I love Will Wheaton.
Yeah, and Will's a good guy, and he, we had written the script because we felt that, after all the comments that we got after the racial profiling episode, we had to, follow up on it, and basically we wrote it so that Josh could say a lot of the things that, that the viewers were saying, like, boy, you really ruined it with the blowjob part.
All right. Well, hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Greg and Scott.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Website's Mediocre Film. I'm surprised, really, the LAPD didn't step in at the racial profiling one.
I'd say, we have enough issues. Could you do us a favor?
And we'd appreciate it if you'd stop leaking out the industry secrets.
What's cool is that he's funny. I mean, it's not as though anyone's making fun of his condition.
He's beyond functional. He knows what he's doing. And I think that was the biggest issue is you're taking this retarded kid and you're just handing him lines, and he has no clue what's going on. He'll get something out of it, and he's fine.
Clearly he does.
You ready for news, Dan? Okay.
Retarded DJ.
That freaking retard.
Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead, Dan.
Dokie dokie. Well, Russian and Georgian troops fought over the disputed Caucasus region of South Ossetia as world powers implored the two nations to end the violence. News reports documented fierce clashes between Georgian and Russian forces, engagements that caused deaths, property damage, and population displacement. And this, according to a pro-Russian autonomous region of Georgia. What
does this story mean?
It means Russia's going to start putting the Soviet Union back together again, a little piece at a time.
I think Trey told us that, a year or so ago?
Mm-hmm.
Again, just to be a world superpower?
Yeah.
And this is all groundwork that, hold on, that Putin laid?
Yes. Oh, and he's prime minister. He's still, for all intents and purposes, calling the shots. But the split with Georgia back, I think it was 94, was very ugly.
Atlanta, Georgia? Is that right?
No. I have bad news for you, too. With Atlanta, Atlanta is predominantly black.
So that's bad news?
No, I'm just...
Sorry, go ahead with your story.
Georgia was not a country they wanted to see split off, so it was pretty ugly. And
anybody know what he's talking about?
No, not a clue.
Soviet Union's reforming.
Russia wants to put its pieces back together again, yes.
Okay. Yeah, do they still have leftover weapons?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if they had to get rid of those with Reagan and some type of peace treaty.
No, they still, we do a nuclear build where we each will put a certain amount of weapons out of use.
And how does anybody know what we're doing?
They send monitors over here, we send monitors over there. Now,
well, you don't know that we're really dismantling nuclear weapons. They could stick a refrigerator out front. Okay, there's one.
Dude, this large thing. I know it says Kmart on the front. That's where we used to have them all.
Those were our favorites. But we're going to let those go for right now.
You're right. It's the equivalent of taking your nuclear warheads and just sticking them in the garage for a while until you need them again. That's all it is. Oh, you can call it scaling down your nuclear war program.
We don't have them anymore. Proof we do.
Exactly.
They're not here.
Look around. Never mind the Kmart part.
They might be in the storage shed. With the kayak and the stupid car. All right, go ahead, Dan. That was too complicated for me to understand, especially after talking to the retard.
A charter bus carrying Vietnamese worshippers on a pilgrimage.
Can you go to something a little happier?
Sure. Gas prices?
Yeah.
The average price for a gallon of gasoline in Texas has dropped below $3.74, a drop of 7 cents over the last week. AAA Texas said Thursday that that's down nearly a quarter from the record average high of nearly $3.99 a gallon on July 17th. So there's a little bit of good news.
I saw it for $3.63 coming in.
Yeah, $3.66 is the best I saw. Where'd you see it?
It's almost always a quick trip or a racetrack.
My truck's almost completely empty. I never let it get down that low. I filled it up 2 weeks ago. $142 to fill that bitch up.
What size tank you got?
I think it's about 32 gallons.
Okay.
I think. I couldn't believe it. Because I never let it get down. I have no idea what it takes to fill it all the way up.
How many times do you have to reset the pump?
Once. They only let you have $99 and you had to reset it to get the other part.
If it's on a debit or a credit card, I'm still not getting why the pump's shut down.
Well, because it keeps people from stealing gas. You know,
how are you stealing it if you're using a debit or a credit card, and especially if they let you shut the pump off and start it again?
Well, I think it's less likely if you have someone else's card that you're going to be able to go back and charge it a second and third. At some point, they cut you off, because I had that happen. I filled up 2 cars at one time, and I got a fraud freeze on my credit card because they said, those 2 fill-ups were too close in time.
And why haven't they extended the limit now that gas prices have gone up?
I don't know how many cars it takes more than $100 to fill up. I know it pisses me off.
Well, a couple places I still get shut off at $75.
See? Somebody told me it's got something to do with the credit card companies and pre-accessing your accounts. I have no idea.
All right. Go ahead, Dan.
Line 1 is a question for you.
Okay. Yes, Junior?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, brother, what's going on? I just got a question for you. How does it feel to get picked on by a retarded kid?
What's it like to be named Junior?
Good point.
Why would you keep that after 6?
Yeah, Junior. Well, that's what everybody calls me. What the hell? Why would I change it? He's got to have a real name.
All right.
A West Virginia mother is seeking a recall of a popular walkie-talkie after her 3-year-old's toy apparently intercepted a profanity-laced conversation between truckers about drugs and strip clubs. Deborah Pancaro said she contacted Fisher-Price after she heard a conversation in which a man said 10-4 and other things that led her to believe the device was relaying a CB radio conversation. The walkie-talkie is sold exclusively at Walmart and allows children to role-play animal rescues like Diego. The Diego character does on the cartoon series Dora the Explorer. But
these are CB walkie-talkie radios. You know it's going to pick up something more than just the 2 kids talking back and forth.
Yeah, but they say the walkie-talkie is only supposed to have a range of about 20 feet.
Well, they have 20 feet, but they're going to be able to receive a lot further.
Right, but Pancaro said she heard one of the voices say he was driving on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, which is 275 miles north of where they are.
For dogs.
Dora the Explorer, is that you?
Yeah.
What? Why did you go into screwing dogs? Come back?
Oh, yes, I will.
Why wouldn't she just take them back?
Well, she tried contacting Fisher-Price. She was saying that she just doesn't want any other kids to have to
contact the FCC. They're the ones that are supposed to monitor the CB transmissions anyway. It's not going to be Target, Walmart, or whoever, Fisher-Price, whoever's selling these things. If you're on a CB frequency, you know it's going to pick something up.
Well, she probably has no idea what a CB frequency is, thought it was just some little toy just for the kids. But you talk to a Walmart manager, he's going to look at you and go, and? What am I going to do with that? Okay, I'll give you cash back. But I can't stop Fisher-Price from selling it.
Yeah, Fisher-Price apologized for the disappointing experience.
We got to put a CB back in the studio.
No.
We had one for a while, didn't we?
Yep. Did we have a CB actually in here? I thought we talked about we were all going to get CBs in our trucks. We never did.
No, I think we had one in here. I didn't realize you could get other things on there.
Oh, my God. How long has it been since you've had a CB and gone down the highway? The truckers
30 years?
Yeah, back when they were really popular.
Truckers have their own private codes and things for ladies of the night, as well as other things they could buy from each other, and it's the private codes and everything.
And you know that, huh?
actually used to have a CB and still carried it for a long time just to listen when you go long trips. It's good because you can listen.
Where'd you learn the secret codes?
Hear what they're saying. You can tell what they're saying. I mean, it's not.
Well, then it's not too big of a secret code if you've already figured it
I'm
out.
sure the cops already figured it out. So I mean, they still. I think they try to keep themselves.
What's the code for weed?
You know what? I don't remember.
What about whores?
Those are fender lizards.
What about just skanks that don't charge nothing?
Lot lizards.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you write those down?
Sure. A little.
Well, before we need a break. Now? All right. We'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. You name the category, and this show is on top. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
Is that you, Dan?
Yep.
All right, what do you got?
All right, traffic right now brought to us by Don Davis Auto and also by Dish Network. Right now in Dallas, I-30 westbound at East Grand, there's an accident blocking the right lane. Traffic is stacking up the Dolphin Road. And, of course, on the other side, eastbound is already heavy coming out of downtown. In Fort Worth, 35 northbound at Northeast 28th Street, there's an accident blocking the right lane, and that's, of course, already in the middle of bad traffic. And in Rockwall, I-30 eastbound at Horizon Road, there's an accident. Not sure where, right, left, middle yet, but that has you backed up to Dow Rock Road. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Dan. It should be 80 for the low tonight. Some afternoon showers popping up to our northwest right now. They could bring us some rain, and then about 98, 99 all weekend. 93 currently at Live 105.3.
Dan, what is guy on line 8?
He says he's a trucker, and if there's any of the codes or anything that you need translated, he can help.
Oh. William.
Yes.
What is it you guys are using now? Because somebody sent me an email and said you're not calling the whores lot lizards anymore.
Sleeper leapers.
Sleeper what?
Sleeper leapers.
The email I got said something about commercial company.
Oh, that's commercial company. That's been around a while too. Yeah.
Oh, all right. No offense. What about for drugs?
Which kind?
Let's start with weed.
Green smoke.
Grand smoke?
Green smoke. Yeah.
Green smoke.
Oh, green smoke. Methamphetamines?
High speed chicken feed.
All right, I'm out on drugs. What else?
What else? Cocaine? Cocaine?
Same thing. High speed chicken feed.
Okay.
What about pills?
I don't. I never hear them advertised.
I don't do pills. Quit it. Are you guys still using a lot of the same codes that we used back in the 70s for cops and radar traps and that stuff?
Yeah, bears in the middle, photo takers.
Bear trap, cop on a motorcycle is Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel, yeah.
State troopers are county mounties?
Smoky bears.
Okay.
Bears.
County mounties are sheriffs.
Oh, all right.
Local police, what are they?
Local
City kitties.
City what?
City kitties.
I want to ask about other drugs, but I can't think anything else.
What else would truckers use? Something to keep them awake, which would be
just any drugs. Throw some out.
Or pills, heroin.
I don't. That's most of them just use weed.
Crack.
That's all they use.
I think we covered crack.
Do you know any drugs that we haven't mentioned? Names for them.
I don't do drugs.
Well, that wasn't the question.
But I don't pay attention to it because I don't do them. I'm not trying to advertise for them.
Okay.
I just hear the ones on the radio all the time, you know.
All right, but now the whores are sleeper what?
Sleeper leapers. They leap from one sleeper to another.
And really, you would think all it would take is a cop sitting there with a CB, and it's easy enough to figure out which truck stop the whores are going through.
I think they do that from time to time. They set up at the different truck stops.
William.
and do things if they want to, because it's pretty easy to figure out who's who.
The last time, JD, you brought up an area of town where you saw whores running around.
Yes.
I think I got a call, 20 minutes later?
If that.
Some guy got busted on that street for prostitution.
I didn't cause him to get arrested. I just said where I saw a young lady who appeared to be a host.
So immediately, a portion of our listeners
flocked to that street.
Where was that?
That was over on Great Southwest Parkway in Grand Prairie.
What was the cross street? Let's see if we can go again.
No, what is that? Near 303.
And how did you know she was a whore?
Well, she was just walking down what would otherwise be an industrial area in very, very, very short shorts and big, long shoes that are about 6 inches tall and a mid-drift and a big boobs and a gold purse. Didn't look like it belonged in the industrial district.
You should remember it a lot.
Well, I can remember seeing her specifically. I mean, it's just odd. You're driving down an industrial district and you look, well, there.
How long did you stare at her?
I drove right by. Oh. But I did see a guy sitting in a car off to the side. I figured, that's got to be the guy.
I have a lot of clients tell me that too. I just drove right by.
I did drive right by. I didn't get arrested. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. Dan, any more of those before we finish news?
Yeah, Robert on line 1.
Yes, Robert.
Hey, boss.
Yes, sir.
When I was 6 years old, 35 years ago, I used to use a walkie-talkie to talk with truckers out on the highway as they were going by. That lady needs to get in this century because that's been going on a long time.
Yeah, we would do that when I was before I had enough cash to save up for a real base station.
Yeah,
right.
You go to Radio Shack and get one of the small ones for $20, and you could talk to truckers from that.
Yeah. Those are just walkie-talkies ran on a 9-volt battery. You had the two that you could use together. We'll just turn one of them off and talk to the truckers running down the highway.
I just don't know why this chick was shocked, unless she had no clue that these were on the same frequency as just Citizens Band.
Undoubtedly, she had no idea.
Yeah, like I said, it's been that way for 35 years because I used to do it when I was a kid.
Well, not everybody had CB radios, and undoubtedly this chick didn't.
Well, okay.
What was your handle when you hit?
Did you want to stay here?
I just forgotten.
Did you want to stay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You had a catchy name.
Even rhymed.
Mine rhymed too, so go ahead.
What was yours?
Big Fig.
JD, should I ask what yours was?
Mine was real simple. It was Skyhawk.
Trey, you ever have a CB?
No.
Club? What was yours?
It was just Tiger.
All right. Well, we've covered everybody.
Except yours.
I wish not.
Oh, come on. That was way back then. We all laugh at ourselves back then.
I was 16. I don't want to talk about it. It's bad enough that everybody knows the first chick I screwed was fat.
That was then. This is now. Now you got hot chicks.
It doesn't make any difference. Anymore. I don't like the fact that anybody knows that I screwed a fat chick.
With a chip tooth.
And a baby.
It was a chip tooth. She wasn't missing one. And in Pleasant Grove, that's as good as having the whole thing.
It still counts.
What does a baby mean?
He said that.
She had a baby, didn't she? And she was 6. How old was she?
16.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
She was fat. Probably weighed 160.
Okay.
Then I was 16. I lived in Pleasant Grove. All I had was a Ford Courier pickup truck that I got from my dad. I had no pizzazz. I had nothing to sell myself, so I had to screw anything that would let me at it.
And she left you for what?
Oh.
Tow truck driver. I'll be God.
Let it go. How many years ago? Look at you now.
A fat chick with a chip tooth and a baby leaves me for a record.
That's the best you could have done back then.
And she must regret her decision.
Bet you don't. All right. Ready to go, Dan?
I am.
What is line 1?
He has a question for Everett about using a turn signal when no one's around.
All right. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, Russ, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. Everett, quick question. The speeding ticket controversy you were talking about last Friday, does that coincide with a turn signal as well? I mean, I got a ticket out in the middle of nowhere. The cop gave me a ticket for not using my turn signal. Nobody was around.
Well, a cop was around.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't on the road. He was parked on the side of the road.
Well, it's still against the law not to use your turn signal whether there's anybody around or not.
Okay, so that's not like the speeding thing then. All right, thank you.
That was easy.
Well, it's still a valid question.
No, it is.
Because your argument is you could be on a freeway, and if it's prudent for the conditions and the road and all the rest of the environment, you can go faster than the posted speed limit and almost have a defense.
Yeah, I mean, because there is the reasonableness requirement that overlays the whole speeding statute. But, you know, when you're talking about turn signals, it's all or nothing. You're supposed to use your turn signal if you're negotiating a turn.
Why is it certain traffic laws are really laws and the speeding thing isn't?
Well, because of the signs.
Don't. Because I just don't get why all the other traffic laws apply and the one that doesn't really, or the one that's a little gray, is the speed limit. Well, really the one that's most important.
Well, because it's all about reasonableness. You know.
Well, his point is well taken then. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's on the road. Half mile either way. Why? It's very reasonable not to signal a turn or a lane change.
Well, I mean, that's just not how the law is written. When you're talking about speeding, though, I think it makes sense that reasonableness come into play. I mean, if you have a posted speed limit that under the conditions then existing is not reasonable and prudent, or put another way, it's reasonable and prudent to go at a greater speed, then why shouldn't that be lawful?
Because it doesn't say 55 if things are cool. It just says 55.
But that's what the law says. They just don't have room for all that on the sign.
I'd never heard of this until you brought this up a couple of years ago.
Well, it's true. It's absolutely law in Texas.
And according to you, you've used it and won.
Absolutely. We got an email. We talked about it last week.
About what?
From a lawyer that had...
Oh, that used that defense and got off?
And won, yeah. Makes perfect sense.
I just don't know, sitting on a jury, I would buy that.
Well, if you were told, though, that is in fact the law, and if you think this person was driving reasonably under the conditions, as the evidence would show, then if you're going to follow the law, you have to find the guy not guilty.
All right. And you want to use that more often?
Well, I mean, I do.
Most of the time, they were speeding above and beyond the...
I think Everett starts with technicalities, and when he's absolutely out of stuff, then he throws out, well, first of all, this isn't even a law.
We shouldn't even be here.
Right. And you always point at the judge and the prosecutor, and as you're throwing this out, you said, obviously, if what I'm saying isn't true, they would have said something by now.
Oh, absolutely. You don't hear the prosecutor objecting. The judge is not admonishing me harshly for my words.
You got to be absolutely embraced in the judicial system.
Well, it's the law. I mean,
all right.
We're all bound by it.
Anyway, what, Dan?
Line 4 says he was able to beat a signal ticket.
All right, go ahead, Daryl.
Yeah, I got a ticket in Hunt County for the same thing. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and a state trooper was sitting off to the side, and he wrote me a ticket for failure to signal. And when I went to court, I just plain and asked the judge, I mean, I'd like to know who I failed to signal to. There was nobody in any four directions in plain view of sight, and he said, if there's nobody to signal to, then you do not have to signal.
Well, that's not the law, but...
Well, you still let him off. Was this a regular court, or was it a JP?
It was a state trooper, and I just went to the judge, so it was a regular court.
Well, if it was a state...
I flat told him, I said, I would have signaled had there been somebody to signal to, but there was nobody to signal to, so I did not signal.
Yeah, it's like driving down the road and waving and nobody's around. It's the same absurd motion. Thanks, Daryl. What were you going to say, Everett?
Well, if a state trooper issued the ticket, then jurisdiction would lie in the justice court, which means that the judge may or may not have been an attorney.
All right. When you say justice court, you mean JP?
Exactly.
All right. Ready, Dan?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Thousands of employees who were stunned by the sudden shutdown of Binnigan's restaurants and 2 other sister restaurants are now learning that the bankruptcy is giving them more financial headaches. Former employees of the Binnigan's and Steak and Ale in Addison stopped by their former workplace on Thursday to find answers after some never received their last paychecks. Other former employees said while they received their last paychecks, they were no good. Ashley Cantrell, who worked at Binnigan's in Irving, said her last check bounced. Now the check cashing company, where she cashed it nearly 2 weeks ago, wants money.
Now, Everett, can they actually get away with that? You issue a check, it doesn't clear because I've declared bankruptcy. Are you free and clear?
Well, they will likely end up on the list of Binnigan's judgment creditors. But
issuing it, there's some type of fraud there. You issue somebody a payroll check and it doesn't clear, declaring bankruptcy or no. Wouldn't that have to be good?
Well, I mean, and that's an excellent point. There are two different bad check laws in Texas. One is issuance of a bad check, which simply requires writing a check that's dishonored, and another is theft by check. It depends on whether or not it was returned for insufficient funds or if a stop payment was issued. Because if a stop payment was issued, then you can make an argument that it's
and that's fraud.
Right.
If the funds aren't there. Well, but they knew that they were declaring bankruptcy when they issued these checks.
Yeah, they did. And, clearly they didn't plan ahead.
All right.
Yeah, and actually another person, Adam Kalin, who worked at the Steak and Ale in Plano, said he deposited 3 checks at the same time and all were returned. He said the overdraft fees, those add up, and they rival the amount of the check when you get 2 or 3 at a time. Channel 8 tried to contact, the parent company, but no one has returned their calls.
And it's true, the check cashing places can go back against the
That's
employees.
what people are saying. They're saying, the overdraft fees are now more than the damn check was.
Plus, they're out, the money for the checks because they're liable on the checks since they endorsed them.
Well, and you don't have the cash to pay for the overdraft fees because you just got screwed by your company.
Yeah, it's a bad deal.
Very astute. Thank you.
The insight. The San Diego Chargers can't wait to leave the practice field and hit a real opponent. The fact that Saturday's preseason opponent will be our Dallas Cowboys is even more intriguing for the defending AFC West champions. A unique buzz surrounds this matchup of Super Bowl possible contenders as the Cowboys head coach Wade Phillips returns to San Diego, where he was defensive coordinator before heading to Dallas as the head coach.
Can you bet on preseason games, Trey?
You can.
Nobody does?
No.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Why not? Not any.
None of the starters will play, or if they do, they'll play maybe a series.
So it's even more of a crapshoot.
Oh, yeah. You don't know who's playing. I mean, a lot of it is trying out people to see who's going to get cut in the coming weeks.
All right, and now Brett Favre is in New York.
New York Jets.
How old is he?
38.
How was his last season?
Over 4,000 yards, led him to the NFC Championship.
Good.
All right. I still don't get why he decided he was going to go into retirement.
He's done this the last couple of years. He just, at the end of the season.
He threatened a couple of years ago, saying, I think this is my last season, stay for another one.
Yes.
And then this time he went through with it, stayed out for a few months.
Yeah.
Decided he wanted to come back.
Yes.
Now, why was it, where was he playing?
Green Bay.
Why was it they offered him $3 million to not come home?
13.
What'd I say?
3.
All right.
Because it was such a PR nightmare for them. He's incredibly popular in Green Bay. I mean, the fans adore him. He's genuinely a good guy. But they're trying to say, we have moved on. We're now giving this young kid we drafted and we're paying multi-million-dollar contract on. It's time for us to see what our future holds.
Why would you just take him as a backup quarterback?
Because he's not going to. You have a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's not going to want to ride the pine.
Well, then you don't take him back.
Well, they ended up finally trading him.
I still don't get offered him $13 million not to come home.
And that's in addition to, I think, his contract stated they had to pay him like $12 million.
You're never going to get that gig, so let it go. You're not going to get that job. You're never going to pay you that kind of money to stay, any kind of money to stay home.
All right, I'm still missing it. If he wants to come out of retirement, you go, okay, here's all we got open right now is the backup quarterback. You want it or not? Why give him $13 million?
Because he was forcing their hand, because he went to the commissioner.
Well, they force their hand and go, okay, yeah, we'll take him back, but he's not going to be the starter.
But that's an incredibly bad PR move for them. If the first time Aaron Rodgers...
You don't think trading him away was a bad PR move if he was that beloved in Green Bay and now he's a New York Jet? Is that right?
Yes. It's a bad PR move in this, and that the first time Aaron Rodgers screwed up, the first time all the fans are going to start cheering Favre, and so you're going to ruin the psyche of your young quarterback, and it's a horrible PR position to be in.
I would think it would be equal just to trading him away. Yeah, all right, he can come back. We ain't going to keep him.
Well, at least now you did what is the good thing, where he gets to go start instead of creating a...
If he came back, would it have to be first with Green Bay?
Yeah, that's what he had to report to training camp to Green Bay. They met and they said, all right, he's actually going to do this. That's when they really took seriously, and they were either going to trade him to Tampa Bay or New York Jets.
I don't know why any other... Granted, he's got a great career, but I don't know why anybody would take him long term if he's going to vacillate nonstop. This is my last season. All right, I want to come back. My heart's not in it. My heart's back in it. I'm ready to go. Put me in, coach.
Well, if you're in a bad quarterback position, even if you get 1 year out of him, which the Jets quarterback, Chad Pennington, has always been iffy, you now have a known quantity, and you're going to sell more tickets than they have in a while.
So it's worth the gamble.
Absolutely.
All right. Go ahead, Dan.
All right. For years, people have found the Fountain of Youth and anti-aging centers across America. One just opened in North Texas, and unlike its predecessors, most patients here are men. Their lives are changing, yes, including their sex lives. At 42, Mark Wheeler looks good, but the former personal trainer was shocked recently to realize his normal get up and go had gone. Middle age wasn't settling well with him. He said he had no drive, no libido. He refused to accept it, so he looked to reverse it and thinks he's found the answer in an IV bag of bioidentical hormones and micronutrients. Doctors at the Anti-Aging and Vitality Center in Plano say hormonal balance controls every aspect of our being. Wheeler's diagnosis was low chromium, testosterone, and omega fish oils. He takes supplements and gets an IV cocktail that also detoxes his body every 3 weeks.
Why would you just get on testosterone if you're looking to up your libido? That's what he's doing, right?
Well, that's one of the things he's doing, yes.
But he also has chromium, the omega fish, and some kind of an IV they give him every 3 weeks. So it makes him feel better, his libido's back, and everything else.
How old is he?
He was 42.
Why things start crapping out on it at 42?
A lot of people, just, it just depends on, some people go to 60, some people start at 35.
It just boils down to body chemistry. Some people just start shutting down a little bit sooner than others.
And he's obviously in good shape. He's a personal trainer, or was.
Are those two lines on hold about the God and the prayer things again? Because I'm not going to get off on that.
Yeah, absolutely they are. People don't want to stop talking about this. Prayer is, well, important to some people.
We got an email about that, too.
I'm not going off on this again.
Okay.
Well, you read the email, but there's no argument here. People that believe think something happens, and people that don't are looking for proof, and you can't handle anything.
If you could settle it, we wouldn't be, too...
What does the email say?
I certainly understand, Russ. I certainly understand what you were saying about prayer and how people shouldn't bother God with their problems. I do think, however, that some people, myself included, find solace in prayer. Just because you don't agree with that doesn't mean everybody should stop praying.
I said you could get solace out of prayer, just don't expect anything from it.
Yeah, he says, you don't do it, that's fine. I do. That's fine with me. At least I make an attempt at having a personal relationship with God. That's where people get you. It's like, well, how do you have a personal relationship with God if you don't pray? That's their point, is that's the way you connect to God.
I'm okay with the praying, just open up a line of communications and saying, thanks for what I got. But don't ask for something every time, because that's really got to be a pisser.
If you were God, certainly. God is not like you. He's slightly different. You would so wear out on people. Bother one person would bother you. One person asking you for something, you would drive you crazy.
I read a story a couple of days ago after we got off on this, and it was a study on prayer and people, hospitals, and study groups. I forget most of it, but the one thing I did remember said 59% of the people that knew that they were being prayed for in the hospital developed complications.
Well, that doesn't make any sense at all.
It doesn't make any difference.
Well, you'd have to compare that to the people that weren't being prayed for.
Well, they had those, and they said the ones that weren't prayed for all stayed about status quo. The ones that did get prayed for that knew it, those are the ones that developed complications.
I totally don't understand that at all, because any other thing I've ever read...
It's because God was getting twisted.
No, he wasn't getting twisted. He's not going to go down to a hospital and make somebody worse because people are bothering him. It's the Almighty. He loves us.
Exactly. It's the Almighty. Yeah. Why am I going to listen to people who can't control what's going on around them, and you're going to tell me how to run my business?
I'm telling you how to run your business. It's just asking you, Lord, thank you for everything, and could you possibly...
No. It needs to be, Lord, thank you for everything, and I'm done. Well, now, if he says something like, well, is there anything I can do?
Anything else you need? Because kind of slow. It's a slow day.
Because you didn't ask for anything. And that's the time that I'm probably going to offer something.
That's you. That's how you think.
Well, if God's omnipotent, do you really need to ask him?
Yeah, you already know.
Well, I'm quite aware it just makes people feel better that they feel like they have a line to God.
The feeling better is okay.
That's all it does.
No, it ain't. The people expect something.
You expected your dog not to die when you prayed for it that time.
Wasn't anything else I could do. I had done everything. Instead of just sitting around and saying, well, I won't take the dog to the vet and I won't spend any cash. I'll just pray and we'll see what happens, because that's a lot cheaper.
No, you didn't.
I spent thousands of dollars on the dog, spent time with her during the week at the emergency hospital, and she still died. God crapped out on me.
See, there you go. You were expecting something. And
I had already done something else.
You did something else, too, and you prayed, and you got mad at God for not...
How long before we need a break, Club?
1 minute.
Saving your puppy. Oh, Lord. Did I walk into this?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I say I didn't come here to preach today.
Oh, dear Lord.
I didn't come here to preach today, but I just want to tell you
want you to have them problems. I just got off the blower with God, whose name is Earl. And he told me to tell you to shut the hell up. He's God Almighty. Why the hell would he change his master plan for your dumb ass? You dumbass! Can't run your own life. You won't tell God how to run his business? Shut up! Amen?
Yeah, amen, I guess.
And give God a round of applause. Eric, stop with the dance under the snakes.
He just can't help himself.
I can't help it. I get...
You want us to get you some real snakes in here, so if I do this again...
I wanted that for years, man. I'm totally in. Bring on the snakes.
What again is the dancing of the snakes?
Well, you know, some of us
faith.
Some of us take up snakes, and
what's the reason behind it?
Well, it says in the Bible you should and dance and drink strychnine out of mason jars.
Because it shows you have faith, and God will save you from the snakes.
That's right. What a better showing of faith than to carry poisonous snakes around and hope not to get bit.
Because you read it someplace.
Yeah, it's right there in the book.
Well, yeah, the Bible says it somehow.
And you still don't think that's not a shot from God?
A shot?
I'm going to put this in.
Jim, come here. Look what I'm writing down.
He gave you free will?
Yes, sir. Hold on.
Whatever going on with you is your own damn fault. He don't care about you. He don't care about your financial woes. He don't care about your mama, your daddy, your wife with the farts. He don't care about your dripping weenie, your gout, your gonorrhea, your hemorrhoids, your eye boogers, your booger boogers, your ass boogers, your ass burgers, and your Western bacon burgers. For not getting a water wiggle for Christmas. He said, shut up.
Yeah. Oh,
you're pissing him off.
Oh, yeah.
He told me to tell you if your prayer was answered,
yes, Lord.
It was a coincidence. He ain't answered prayers. Move along. We're not in. Out of business. Lost our lease. We're liquidating. Forced to vacate. This window's closed.
Oh, yeah.
You keep praying and pissing him off, you're going to get a thumbtack shoved in your head. You're going to look like Devo. Amen?
Amen. Yeah, I guess.
Give a round of applause to Devo. God said lazy people pray, strong people, they get up and do something. Yeah. So get up. I said get up. Get up, Lord. Get off your lazy prayer wandering ass and go spread the gospel. Spread the good news. Amen?
Yeah.
Tell people about Jesus Christ and the warmth of God's love and tell them to shut up about the damn prayer.
Preach on.
Shut up, Lord.
God also told me he's sick of out here people quoting John 14:13. But you said, well, you ask in my name, you'll do it.
Yeah.
He said to pass this along. I lied. I never said it. I was taken out of context. I didn't know the mic was hot. We break here. We'll be back.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the eighth wonder of the world. The flow of the century. Oh, it's timeless. Ho! Thanks for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world.
I've already heard this bumper. What is it?
Jay-Z.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
H to the ISO, B to the ISA. With Shizzle, my nizzle used to dribble down in VA. H to the ISO, B to the ISA.
What's he saying?
The anthem, get your damn
H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy.
What's that mean?
He goes by called Hova.
He goes by what?
He has a lot of nicknames. One of them's Hova. Hove. H-O-V-A. So it's going H to the Izzo.
Would you rather sing this one on Live 8 than Booty, Booty, Booty?
No.
And you're still down with doing the Booty Booty song?
Yep.
What changed, man? Last week you were in mortal fear of doing this.
I don't know, but it's absolutely put my bowels in a quandary. Why all of a sudden you give in to this? How is it you got past the anxiety and almost passing out every time I just would bring it up?
Because the only way I knew I could balance this out is by embracing it that way.
I don't like this twist on the bit. I don't like that.
The only way I could figure
I don't care for this.
You wouldn't like it.
You're still going to do the song.
I know.
But you're embracing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for that.
There's no. What else am I going to do?
You just don't show up, or you pass out backstage like you did last time. Oh, I passed out. I don't have enough blood to sing. That's what you're going to do this time. Don't let us get all the sound effects and learn this booty song, and then you vanish. Because I get you on Monday.
I know you would. I'm all over it.
I'd ask him off here, and he swears. He goes, no, I've embraced it. Like, I have enough time. I'll think about it.
Load up the booty bumper. Where'd you put it?
6.
You ready?
Sure.
Wow. This is bizarre.
Here it comes. Where's the booty part?
I don't do that.
Oh, yeah. You're going to do it, baby.
No, that's what...
No. You're going to do the booty part.
No, I do that later, but there's going to be some backup guys.
You start. There'll be some backup guys, but you're doing the booty part.
I don't do that part.
You're not just doing 4 words.
I know that. If, let it play, and then I'll show you the parts where I do it.
All right. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Go.
Call it Paul Bubba Sparks.
The Russ Martin Show.
Found you in this new booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. In the Players Club, about a month or 2. Put it down and then see what found you in this new booty.
All right. Very nice, Trey.
He's too freaking happy doing this.
I know, he's smiling and everything. Into it? Not reading? He's got it memorized?
Who are you? You on the Razzapan? You're on something.
No.
Ludes? Ambien?
Nope.
Nope.
Not even drunk.
I think he's resolved. He's going to have to do it. He's learned it. Obviously, he's been doing it in the car.
Well, I think he's always known this song, haven't you?
Yeah, I had to learn, like, the actual first verse.
Is there a chick coming to Live 8 that you're trying to impress?
No.
There's got to be something.
I have embraced the horror. That's the only way I could do, and it's the only way I could make Russ have a little stomach acid, because I take the fun out of it. Because he's not torturing me. I'm embracing it.
How dare you?
You surpassed embracing and gone straight to humping it.
All right, Dan, what did you try and tell me about the chick that was on hold, hung up?
Oh, about the prayer. Right as we were going into the break, she didn't want to talk to you on the air, but she said that she feels sad for all of us because apparently none of us believe in prayer. And because she feels sad for us in that manner, she's decided to pray for us herself.
Oh, no. You'd leave me out of this.
Why? You don't want someone to pray for you?
That's what's getting God twisted.
Oh, I see. So the people in the hospital that got prayed for got worse.
According to that study that they did.
So from now on, if I say I'll pray for you, that's going to...
No.
That's like saying I'm going to put a curse on you?
Yeah, you just don't.
Hey, God. It's me.
No.
JD.
Who was doing the praying for these people?
I don't know.
I mean, do they have, like, one group?
I didn't read the entire thing. I just looked at the different... I got to the point where it said 59% of the people that knew that they were being prayed for, they developed complications. And again, it's just because God's sick of hearing this crap.
There's got to be some sort of ancillary causation. Something we don't know about with respect to the demographics of the people or how old they were or something.
It was just 59% of the study group. And I think also there was another percentage, I think I said this, that were being prayed for. They didn't know about it. Nothing changed. It was the people that knew about it that got worse.
That doesn't make any sense then. Because if God really is getting pissy, the people that are getting prayed for but didn't know about it would also get sick.
He knew that the people that were sick knew that they were being prayed for, and those are the ones he went after.
It's the one that our loving God went after.
I'm going to tell you one last time.
No, I don't believe it.
God don't want to hear you listen to this nonstop. You want to pray for something? Pray that Obama don't get in the White House. We don't need no wild wolf running this country, dragging his ass across the carpet because he got worms. Obama's got worms.
Amen.
But if you want to win God's love,
Yes, I do.
maybe have a prayer answered. You send me $45. And next time I got him on the blower, I'll put in a good word for you. You ain't got $45? Ain't got? Yeah. Now, as the plate comes around, make sure you put a lot of cash in it. Stop putting in chicken bones. It ain't the trash. All right, Dan, you want to finish now? What's the matter?
Oh, phones.
What?
Guy wanted to talk to you off the air, and I explained to him that.
What did he want?
Call a talk station. Got to talk to him up there, just one-on-one.
Well, he said, "Yeah, I've got a question for us." Okay, what is it? Well, it's kind of personal. So you want to ask him on a radio station, something of a personal nature? He's like, "No, I figured I'd talk to him off the air." Yeah, he doesn't do that.
How did he figure I was going to pull that off?
I don't know.
Just excuse myself?
Just a minute, I have a call.
Yeah. I mean, because obviously I put, personal matter phone calls through for you all the time, and you stop what you're doing and take them and talk to them off the air, and you're very cordial as far as that goes.
Was the chick pissy that said she was going to pray for us?
No, of course she wasn't, because those are my favorite. It's the ones that are so nice, so sweet. I feel sad for you. I want to pray for you guys. I care about you.
I believe in God.
You have?
If you want to pray and you want to say thank you, fine. But nip that bitch off right there. Because if you start with the thanks, then you ask for something, he's already on to you.
What if you ask for something for somebody else versus yourself?
Maybe you're just trading out.
No, I'm trading out. God would see through that, yes?
And again, if he's impotent, he's going to already know everything that's going on.
Omnipotent. Omnipotent.
All right.
I think God has a limp weenie.
Wow. He might. JD called him a retard earlier in the week.
God.
Did you really?
No, I did not call God a retard.
Oh, yes, you
I
did.
certainly did not call God a retard.
Well, sounds like something you'd say.
Goodness,
not
did you
sound
say
like
it.
anything I'd say.
Where is it, Dan?
I am trying
26.
to find it. Yes, there it is.
They already quit calling me to do the TV work at the church. Can we just knock this off?
Why did they stop calling you?
I don't know. By the time I started this show, I used to go in every couple of weeks and run TV cameras for the church. And then I even have my little badge, have my name on it.
Well, that was back when you were drinking. Maybe they were getting tired of your shoddy work.
I wasn't shoddy work.
Zooming in on...
Oh, all right. Never mind.
That happened, didn't it?
Oh, I didn't say that on the air before. Well,
what was you using that lens for, John?
Practice camera work sometimes before the service starts. So
what'd you focus on?
Every camera's a
What'd you
little
zoom in on?
Every camera's
What'd you shoot?
You got zoom and you got.
Why did you get caught?
Well, you get shooting booties and such. But you're practicing because they're walking down the aisles and you want to practice a nice little.
So you're going to shoot their ass.
Nice little sweep.
Knowing that the director's going to see it and you're going to get busted.
Well, see, didn't think they were quite up in the director's booth quite yet. I was just practicing the camera. Every camera's a little different.
Was it any chick or just?
No, it's just some chick walking in the aisle.
Just one chick in particular?
I don't go there anymore. Let me shoot their cameras.
What cut was it again, Dan?
26.
Yeah, 26.
All right.
What do you think about it? God, I mean, he killed tens of thousands of people trying to teach man a lesson, and it never worked.
That's because he never made himself present. Stick your face down there and go, hey.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You know why I pulled you over?
God is not retarded. You stop it.
That would explain an inordinate amount of information.
Why this
planet is in ultimate turmoil.
And why everything contradicts itself. Oh, God, that clears up a lot.
I don't believe that's very appropriate, and God's not retarded.
I didn't say that was the case. I just said there's a missing link, and possibly that's it.
That God, our supreme being, maker of all that we see and know, is a retard.
Thank you for that sound clip.
Out of context, that sounds bad, but you hear the whole thing, you realize I wasn't saying that about God.
That's
God
what
knows,
all your clips are based on, are out of context.
Yeah.
God knows what's in my heart.
Like irritable bowel syndrome, now this. I mean, there's always something with you.
Shut up. Just shut up. The next one is Trey and I discussing the meaning of Jesus.
What is that?
That was 27.
I missed that one.
How'd you miss it?
I was at your house.
Oh.
What?
My power went out again, what was it, Wednesday? A couple of days ago.
Yeah?
Went out at 2 in the morning, and they didn't get it back on until after 3 that afternoon.
You're kidding.
I don't know what it is about me and my house. TXU just decides they're going to pinch me off.
Well, there weren't storms or anything. I mean,
no, there was nothing. And I gave up. I couldn't do any show prep, couldn't read get on the internet, read it. I couldn't do anything. So I just had Chloe come sit at the house till the power came back. Did we have that clip?
23.
I called Chloe to check, see how things were going.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Sitting down playing guitar.
How you playing guitar?
I was digging around and found one of those battery powered Fender you got. It was in your practice room.
Why are you digging around my house?
I'm looking for something to do.
Which guitar are you playing?
The Gibson, the robot guitar.
The one with $800 tuners on the end of it?
Yeah, forget about the cork noise you just heard at the end of that. Then he goes on to ask if I had any paper towels because he dropped some cake on the floor and wanted to know where the pool toys were.
Oh, God. Why is he sitting in your hot house? Why did you have him do that?
Because I couldn't set the alarm.
Oh, I guess not.
Well, after a couple hours, the backup battery system on the alarm goes dead. And I also wanted somebody there just to keep an eye on the dogs.
God, I bet you had a hell of a time getting any sleep.
Oh, I didn't. That's why I woke up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, is just from being hot.
Sure.
And you walk around the house and you go, all right, somebody obviously's called. I'm not going to waste the time. And finally, about 9 o'clock, when I'd had just about all I could deal with, I called, placed a report. About 4 hours later, they show up.
Any idea how many other houses didn't have power, if any?
I don't know. It was at night, so it was hard to tell.
Sure.
And then when the daylight came around, it was also hard to tell.
Did you ever go buy a generator?
No.
You keep doing this. You get pissed off. I'm going to get a generator, and then you don't get it, and it's going to go out again. 14 hours is absurd. That's
the only thing I can think is my house was the only one without juice. That's why TXU hadn't done anything up until that point. I don't know how I would be the only one to get pinched.
Well, that's the thing. I don't see how that's likely.
Never heard of that in my whole life. One house in the neighborhood, unless you didn't pay your bill.
No, everything up to date. I lived in Plano 3 years. I think it maybe went out twice for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I get these long sabbaticals of no juice. And you're walking around the house. Last time this happened, about 7 weeks ago, I went, I got to have something blowing. So I went and got that little portable Sea-Doo scooter.
Yeah.
You use to go through the pool.
Sure.
I duct taped the handles on so the blade would blow, and I stuck it in a bucket of ice.
This great big mansion of a home, and he's sitting in front of a Polaris.
The mind runs wild when you're out of power, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're walking through the house going, there's got to be something that I can plug into, because I got the thing that you can jump off cars in the garage. Yeah. That'd be some way to hotwire that to do something. Then I got one of the power drills, taped a paper plate to it and cut slits on that and duct taped that and let it go for a while.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You get some air.
That ran out pretty quick. What, do I want to take any of those in?
Yeah, line 4 is actually, even though you read it, it's an interesting theory. So here I'm out.
All right. Yes, David.
Hey, I've got a direct correlation here, something that really bugs the crap out of me with this prayer thing. It happens to you all the time, Russ, and it's basically the same thing. People call you about your charity, and what's the first thing they say is, thank you very much. We appreciate all you do. And I'll be damned if they don't turn around and ask you for something right after.
Sounds like I just said that.
Yeah.
And if you don't give it to them,
praying to Russ, but then they want something. They can't just call and say thank you.
Thank you, David. And when you tell them no, especially if it's an email, that they want something unrelated to police and fire, You tell them, this is the only thing that we focus on. The foundation is only set up for fallen police and fire, their families. We don't do anything else. In fact, it's illegal if I give the money to somebody else because it's a 501(c)(3).
C3.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way it was set up.
You got certain rules you have to go by, period. You can't just go, hey, this is a good idea today, and go off and do it.
Well, my kid's a paraplegic. All right. Police or fire? No. I don't believe I'm going to be able to help you. Why don't you call maybe the Leukemia Society?
Ask them about it.
Well, yeah, ask somebody else when this has absolutely nothing to do. Why don't you call AMCO?
Well, we just do transmissions here, really.
You don't do any charity work?
No, it's a transmission place. Beep, beep, MCO.
Narcissistic bitch. And it's a lot of times.
Oh, they get pissed.
Trey's already, he'll just intercept most of them so I don't have to deal with it. He sends back a nice reply. Here's all we do. Here's what we focus on. We fundraise year round, so we're ready. And you always get some jackass reply in return.
Are they really ugly?
Some of them are.
Yeah, some of them get really ugly. I mean, some of them don't understand. And it's like, our heart goes out to you, even if an officer, is just wounded in line of duty. The parameters of the foundation are fall in line of duty, and we are geographically restricted. We cover 11 counties. That's it.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, as long as it's written out.
Yeah, the one you could understand if it's a police officer, firefighter, and you get the email, even if they're wounded or out of the zone, you get that. But when it's something totally non-related, somebody wants to go to trucking vocational school in Fort Worth, I'm not giving you the cash.
Or the ones who want you to bring the Batmobile out for their fundraisers. Didn't cost you anything. You drive that car out here to our church.
Or have the band play for free for fundraisers. It's like,
you go back and explain, and they still don't get it, and they get pissy.
So you feel like God. People ask
I
you
didn't
for
say that. The guy on the phone said that.
I'm just saying. People ask you. They say thank you, and then
I'd give almost anything just to have that gig for a week.
You would do what exactly? Really?
I would end all this turmoil.
What turmoil would you end, and how would you do it without
all the issues in the Middle East?
What'd you do?
You stick your face down near the planet.
Right.
Hey.
Yes? Oh, my God, he's big.
You little f***ers don't knock it off.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to mash you flat.
Well, this really sucks.
Or you guys are going to be running around looking like Devo because I'm going to shove thumbtacks in your head.
Thank you, sir.
And that's going to let everybody else know I've had it with you.
That would do it. But again, God wants us to figure this out on our own. Or blow ourselves up. One of the two.
Oh, why let us figure it out on our own? If we're going to... I don't want to talk about it.
I don't either.
Yeah, he's very standoffish.
Well, because there's no answer to it. We can talk about this forever, and there's no answers.
Oh, people have answers. You just got to believe. That's why it's called faith. Or sometimes the answer is no. Screw you. You can't even prove when the answer is yes.
No, you can't. And that's, again, why people have argued about this for 2,000 years. And nobody has a real answer if we do.
That's why I said sometimes God told me when you pray the answer,
what'd I do?
It's an accident.
It's an accident?
It was coincidence. I don't answer prayers.
Why do you tell us to pray?
I didn't say that.
You didn't?
He said he was taken out of context. He lied. He didn't mean it.
He didn't?
He didn't know the mic was hot.
That one I didn't believe.
All right, Dan. You ready to finish news?
I am. Real quick, though, did you find out what the cause was of your power outage?
Power went out.
The cause of the power outage?
Normally, they don't tell me nothing when they leave. They just flip it back on, laugh, and go.
Fair enough. A guy called in, said he worked for TXU. He said that the problem was at Greg Ellis's house.
Uh-huh.
He said apparently a transformer blew at his house, and since no one was there to inform anyone, and it didn't feed through.
Well, that's why it was so long.
Just those two houses?
Probably 2 or 3 of them.
Yes, something like that, yeah.
Well, that's my own fault for not calling then.
Next time you'll know, or you'll go get that damn...
I'll pick it up this weekend.
Generator.
I found one at Sam's.
Okay.
All I need is something is just to run a fan. I'm tired of using that Sea-Doo.
Sea-Doo in a bucket of ice.
When you got no air moving...
I can't even imagine. No, I'd go get a hotel room.
Well, I couldn't do that because I had the dog.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Stuck at the house.
And then when you can't arm the alarm, just so you know everything's protected, then you got to stay.
Yeah.
But luckily I had Chloe there to go through everything.
Drink.
All right, Dan, go ahead.
All right. According to retailers in the United States and Europe, a lot of men had started wearing pantyhose. And if you can believe it, one pantyhose retailer says that 4 in 5 of his customers are actually men. So, of course, we're asking, why would men wear pantyhose? They say there are 3 justifications.
Makes me hot.
What? Men wearing pantyhose? Why? Yesterday you wouldn't let me wear a dress.
Why'd you want to wear a dress?
Stop. Bites.
What?
We were talking about the Scottish thing, the kilts.
The male man who wanted to start wearing skirts.
I'd wear one. I'd wear one up here.
No.
Why not? What's the difference in that and the Hawaiian shorts I wear?
Because it's a skirt, and I know you.
You know me what?
If you're wearing a skirt, you're letting your business air out.
Well, yeah.
Which means you ain't got nothing holding it up.
No, of course
I don't want you in here all grunting.
I don't wear I don't wear underwear, but it would be nice and cool, comfortable.
It's still a dress.
It's a kilt.
It's only a kilt if you're in some drum and pipe corps.
Right.
If you're Scottish. If you're holding a bagpipe. If you don't have all those things, you're queer.
Okay, so, but wearing pantyhose is making you hot.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
That's odd.
It's also good for you.
Why is it good for you? Well, actually, I think that's in the story.
Yeah, of the 3 justifications, they say number 1, pantyhose provide added insulation, which can come in handy in colder climates. Number 2, pantyhose provide support, stimulate circulation, and alleviate muscle fatigue. It's the compression.
Okay.
And number 3, some guys just like the way pantyhose look and feel against their skin.
That's gay.
But wearing the dress is...
No!
First of all, nobody's going to be able to tell... It's what?
It's free ball.
No, there'll be no Tom Petty in here.
Just relax.
Pantyhose you could wear, nobody's going to know. If you're running around wearing a dress, people got it.
Okay, I wear pantyhose in a dress. Well, then you know the business ain't hanging out because you can see the pantyhose.
That's not a fair trade.
There's rules. I hate this place.
You'd honestly wear a dress if you could get away with it.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Just to work? Yeah. I think it'd be a little weird in the mall because you don't know these. But everybody up here knows me and they wouldn't think anything of it.
Really?
Yeah.
We wouldn't think anything of you wearing a dress up here.
Of all the weird things I've done, sucked my toes, put a wine bottle in my ass? No.
Well, that's the other thing. I don't want you wearing a skirt up here and having things start dropping out.
Shoot. Oh, hell. Oh, there's my Sharpie.
There's my checkbook. There's a Rock'em Sock'em Robot when I was a kid. There's my car keys. There's my taxes. There's the Slinky. Hungry, hungry hippos.
There's nothing of that in there.
And a black woman. We need a break?
Yes.
All right, we'll be back. Oh, there's Boo.
All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Audio stimulation. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
What is this?
Gavin said it's the latest news from CBS on the John Edwards deal.
A short while ago, John Edwards called CBS News Chief Washington correspondent Bob Schieffer and said he wanted to talk. He said that his affair with, what is this chick's name, Dan? Raelle?
I've been saying Rielle Hunter.
All right. Happened back in 2006 before he announced that he was running for president, and he told his wife Elizabeth about it then, and she forgave him. Edwards said because of that, he thought it was just between them. Correspondent Schieffer then asked Edwards if he could talk to Elizabeth, and she came to the phone. She was obviously in tears, didn't say much, but she told Schieffer that he had told her about the affair then, and they decided to move on. So why did he decide to tell it now? Edwards told Schieffer he just couldn't live with the constant pounding from the tabloids. Wasn't going to stop. I was being dogged and dogged for the sake of my family. I just had to end it again for the sake of my family. Edwards said repeatedly he took full responsibility and was certain the child was not his, that the affair was over long ago. When Schieffer asked Edwards how Elizabeth was doing, he said she's just amazing, like she always is. Gargoyles are quite tough.
Didn't say that.
When Schieffer asked Elizabeth Edwards how she was doing, she said, this is really, really tough, but that's the way gargoyles are. When correspondent Schieffer asked Edwards why he had denied the story over and over, he said because so many of the stories had so much false information.
Instead of setting it straight, it's going to deny it. No, sorry, that one don't float. Because you didn't have the story right. So I went, no. You heard me say no?
No, that's not totally accurate.
It's not. Well, part's accurate.
He did tell his wife in 2006.
Why would she admit that he did?
Politics.
Okay.
I mean, she is as much involved in his political career as he is, and she knows this is a much better spin on it than saying, well, yeah, you got busted, and so he had to come tell me, a couple days ago.
Well, plus, if she left him, then he'd lose that sentry on the top of the roof.
Stop with the gargoyles.
God knows what happened to the house.
All right. Not helping Everett.
ADT charges too much, and she was free. So much false information. Edwards said, what I should have done is confirm the part that was true and then live with it. Edwards said he had no plans to go to the Democratic convention. Correspondent Schieffer asked Edwards where he goes from here, and he says, I really don't know. But my wife's back up on the roof.
She's not on no roof. She's not that hideous. She put on some weight, and she's lost it. She's not that hideous.
I don't think I've seen a current picture of her. She loses the weight?
Yeah, she's still a big gal.
Why did she gain all the weight?
Because they lost their little boy, and then...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, and so in order to have... she went through all this stuff to have another child and have a boy. So
she was on meds that caused weight gain.
Yes.
Thank you. But she lost it.
No, she hadn't lost it.
Not
a
all
lot
of
the
it.
weight.
But she's lost a lot of it. She looks different. When he was running, she did look a little gargoyle-ish.
Why don't you lose weight? The roof cave in?
Everett.
The other gargoyles making fun of her?
No, they're not making fun of her. No, there's no other gargoyles. Stop it. She's not a gargoyle. What?
That's so wrong when the other gargoyles are making fun of you.
Yeah. You were shunned.
No.
They wouldn't let you in on the other gargoyle games.
Oh, no, you didn't.
All right. Anything else before we get back to news?
I got kind of an interesting email. It's about Dreama Denver being on with us this week. I'll make it real quick because I know it's not a downer, but
you know who that is, Eric?
No.
Bob Denver's wife.
Oh, okay.
Was it this week?
Yes.
We had her on early in the week. She talked about, probably had her on for too long, but
no, we didn't.
To me, just because it was Bob Denver, and you really expect, because you've seen him on television nonstop and reruns for 40 years, you just assume they got cash.
Oh, sure.
Well, they didn't have any. I think most people know, or at least we do, after 3 years, they didn't get dick from CBS.
Right, no residuals.
And then I think in the mid-'80s, he and Dreama had an autistic child. So he had to go back and do appearances that he didn't want to.
Oh, gosh.
And then when he was finally checked into the hospital, before he died, they took out his voice box.
I didn't know that. I guess he had cancer, or what was wrong with him?
No, they took it out just because they didn't like the series.
You know what I mean. I don't know what was wrong with him. What was wrong with him?
Obviously some type of cancer.
Okay.
And it got worse, and she told me this back in 2005, and she said she didn't want it public, so I sat on it, and I said, when you're ready to talk about it, fine.
Right.
But I still think either a made-for-TV movie or just a movie in general,
Right.
of just the entire process that they went through. Anyway, so we had her on earlier in the week. She pitched some charity.
I really enjoyed hearing Dream in Denver tell her story about Bob yesterday. Of course, obviously, this is a couple days late. You actually showed a lot of compassion for her and her situation until you made fun of her, saying she broke her autistic son's leg. It's a reflex for you, isn't it, to be nice and then say something mean? Do you want anyone to think you might actually be a decent human being?
Why'd she break his leg?
Why'd you do that? She didn't break his leg.
How do you know?
She was very upset because her autistic son broke his leg. She said they throw fits, autistic people at that level, obviously, and he broke the leg doing that.
Sounds like a cover.
Thank God she can't hear this.
And then she's got no cash coming in from CBS. I seriously got no clue what she's living on, and I'm sure the medical needs of a 24-year-old autistic son
have to be outrageous.
Isn't cheap.
No, of course not.
So I don't know if they're making money off, and I'll plug the site, bobdenver.com, and the things that they're selling, or I don't know where she's getting cash. I know they according to Russell Johnson, the professor, they still get something from SAG-AFTRA because you're part of the union, but I can't fathom it would be a lot.
It's not enough to live on. I can't even imagine how little it is.
What about some of the movies that they did? I mean, those I guess didn't pay much.
I don't know. You're talking about the Rescue from Gilligan's Island?
Yeah, they made a bunch of TV movies.
I think they did 4 of those. I don't know what he got. But because he had been I don't know how you get typecast after only 3 years of the series running. After it runs for 10, 15 years, possibly.
Yeah, it's just such a character that you associate with the show. You know, he doesn't have that any-man look. He sort of looks like Gilligan. I mean, you know, in our minds.
Yeah, look at Adam West. Didn't that only run 2 years?
Yeah, he does look like just anybody you'd see on the street, any good-looking guy.
Well, eventually he was able, you know, he just played off his own caricature.
Yeah.
And he was able to get work.
He's still getting work.
William Shatner's got to be one of the few people out of the 60s that's still making an ass load of cash.
But that's because he fully embraced being a caricature of himself and Captain Kirk.
You remember William Shatner's wife died a few years ago?
Right, in the pool.
Yeah. You want to hear the audio that he released? It was his book came out, his autobiography.
Right.
It's called Up Until Now.
Yeah.
I've been reading it on the crapper for the past 2 or 3 weeks. It actually talks about when he came home looking for her. The house is dark. The dogs are in the house, and normally they follow her around.
Yeah.
He checks the entire house. Obviously, he can't find her. Her AA sponsor called and said, "Did you check the pool?" He went out there. That's where she was. So he calls 911. He don't go in to get her.
Really?
Calls 911, and obviously they ask, she's still in the pool?
Yeah?
Get her out of the poo.
They say never touch the body.
Get her out of the poo.
All right, take my hair off.
But she's still moving.
Cut 27 is the song called What Have You Done from his CD that came out about the same time the book did.
And that's what he's screaming at her as he's dragging her out of the pool.
What have you done?
Right. This is... I don't even know if I want to listen to this.
Yeah. Well, there were suspicions, weren't there, when this happened?
There's always going to be suspicion when it happens and there's any kind of issue, but I think they completely cleared him pretty quick.
Well, she had a long history of alcohol abuse. The day they got married, you know, he went through his vows and promised all these different things, and she promised her sobriety. And in the book, he said the next morning she was fried.
Well, now, you mentioned an AA sponsor. Was she still drinking when she died, or was she sober then, or do we know?
Obviously, she was still drinking, because I think that's what they attributed the drowning to.
Toxicology report came out.
Now you want to hear this?
Yes.
It's heavy.
Here it is.
She was underwater. In the shadows. Was it there? Was it not? I stepped back. A veil in front of my eyes.
Look at that.
The water was still. And so was she.
What?
It's not the Jaws theme. That's you.
Huh?
She was underwater. In the shadows. Was it there? Was it not? I stepped back. A veil in front of my eyes. The water was still. And so was she. I dove in with so little breath.
After you sat on the phone for a while.
In truth, I knew. I was too late for death.
Because you were on the phone too long.
Dead. I had one chance. I grasped her arm and floated upwards, wanting to stay below in the warm, forgiving waters. What have you done? I screamed to the stars. Then over to the shallow edge. She was face down.
This is almost maniacal.
Hey, what's the matter with him?
That's pretty traumatic, I would imagine.
Well, you don't release it on an album?
No. You do if you're this nut.
I don't know. You said there were other cuts on this CD?
Yeah, but he talks through all of them. But none of them are heavy like this. They're peppy little tunes.
I dove in with so little breath. In truth, I knew I was too late for death. I had one chance. I grasped her arm and floated upwards, wanting to stay below in the warm, forgiving waters. What have you done? I screamed to the stars. Then over to the shallow edge. She was face down, smaller and more vulnerable than in life.
She was dead. Had you not been on the phone for so long.
She was already dead when he got there.
Yeah, you had no clue.
That's true.
I think that's the biggest reason he was a suspect is you go home, you see somebody in the pool, your gut instinct is get in the pool and get them out.
Sure. Be mine. First thing, you dive straight in.
Her curls wet around her ears and neck.
She was in the pool.
Her dear profile at peace at last. A finger in her throat sounded a click.
He tried to give her CPR. He sticks his finger in her throat, I guess, to clear it or flatten out her tongue. And he said there was this is from the book. He said there was a snap. Paramedics said he probably broke her neck.
Oh, and that was after she was dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
They found out later he didn't, but.
Her body still and blue. Is this what death looks like? My love was supposed to protect her. It didn't. My love was supposed to heal her. It didn't. You had said, don't leave me. And I begged you not to leave me.
Captain's log, stardate 2126.4, delayed report.
God. He had such a moment going.
You got to get away from that. That's too dark.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a moment. I mean, who does that about the death of their wife? Come on. They turn it into some melodrama on an album they release.
And it's also to help sell that book.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he did it all for all marketing, obviously, or we'd keep that to yourself otherwise.
It's not really even a tribute.
No, it's not.
It's just about the moment that he found her. And we listened to it. It's as dark as it is. It's interesting.
I wanted to stay in the forgiving waters that killed her. I mean, how forgiving are those?
That's just his thing. He's overly dramatic about everything.
Yeah, but somebody should have said no.
You ever seen him act?
Seen him what?
Act.
Something wrong with his acting.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, he's kind of overacting.
All right.
Just a hair.
What ABC series were you on?
I was never on one, but I can tell a bad actor. He's a bad actor. Very successful.
Possibly we should revisit some of your acting.
I don't believe so. I didn't say I could act either. I'm just saying he can't. He makes fun of himself. He knows. He overacts.
He doesn't do that in Boston Legal.
No, he just did that in Star Trek.
So let's review some of your acting.
Let's don't. Oh, dear Lord Jesus Christ.
Which one is this, Chloe?
I believe that's this
My acting's better than his.
What is it?
Gunshot.
Oh, that's my favorite.
This is when you're playing a undercover cop?
Yes. I'm the detective, Jim Chapman.
And you shot this when?
Shot this in 95, the summer of 95, and it came out in Cinemax in 96.
Make any money off this?
I made a little bit, about $3,000.
They ever asked for it back?
No.
I would.
No. My acting wasn't that bad.
In this?
No. It's not terrible, except for that one part.
What cut, Chloe?
That should be cut number 1
On
that one.
No, I want the illusion one.
Oh, that's the one you want to hear. One word out of an hour and a half that I overdid, and that's the one you're going to drill into everybody.
But this is at the very end where you're telling the chick to...
That part is at the very end where I'm going through the house, sneaking through the house with the gun because she's killed somebody in there to steal the cocaine. And then I shoot her through the bag of cocaine.
All right.
That's the gunshot sequence. I believe that's what you have queued up there.
But you actually brought in, what was it, it
was just
a howitzer.
It was a 45. They slowed it down for dramatic license.
Kat, this is Jim. I'm a police officer. I've been working undercover here at the club. Do you understand?
Yes, Jim, I understand.
Kat, put the gun down.
Does she not know her own name?
No, but she's all strung out.
Why do you have to keep saying
Because
it?
you have to keep saying it.
There are only two people in the scene,
trying
right?
to snap her out of it, though. Her eyes are all glazed over. She's got the cocaine. She just killed somebody. You got to go, Kat, look at me. Listen to me. I'm Jim. I'm here to help you. Put the gun down.
Because if you don't,
yes,
I've wheeled this thing in.
They slow the shot down, so you had to slow the gunshot down.
You should have.
Yes, Jim, I understand.
Kat, put the gun down. Give me the bag.
I'm sorry, Jim. This belongs to Tina. That's why I did all this. It was for Tina.
Listen to me, Kat. Tina would want you to put the gun down.
God, this tension's driving me nuts. God, what's it going to do? Tina would want her to put the gun down.
And so does the orchestra with music stabs.
That's why I did all this. It was for Tina.
Yeah. Listen to me, Kat. Tina would want you to put the gun down. Before anybody else gets hurt.
I'm going now.
Kat, don't do this.
Last chance.
Kat, don't.
Did she shoot first?
Yes.
It doesn't sound really fair.
She shot first.
But what she was using and what you were using, it really sounded like there was some type of
No, she had a
inequity there.
357. I had a 45.
How many?
Just the one.
Going now.
Kat, don't do this. Kat, don't.
What the hell is that? I don't believe that was in the original theatrical release.
I spaced that part.
You've taken license with my craft.
What'd you just call this?
Craft.
I'm going now.
Kat, don't do this. Kat, don't.
Leaning down. I touch her. She's dead.
Well, I don't think I've heard this much of the clip.
I don't say anything else. I just walk over top of her.
She still had meat falling, though.
That was funny.
What is this other one, Chloe?
That's the illusion.
Oh.
Thanks. It's all good except for the illusion. And why Ali didn't stop me, the director?
Yeah, it's beautiful from a distance.
It would sound different.
But it's an illusion.
How many Cinemax movies y'all been in? Shut up.
You should have to pay some kind of surcharge.
He should have stopped me and gone, hey, illusion boy, let's do another take.
How many takes did you do?
Yeah, I don't remember. Probably, the sun was going down, so we probably got 3 or 4 in.
I'd also like to...
What, Dan?
I was going to say, I'd like to point out that I cannot look at the downtown skyline during sunset.
Because you know why?
Because I think of you and your line.
It's an illusion. Oh, that's the wrong music. But it's not.
That's it.
That sounds like it.
As the sun starts to gradually set over the skyline of Dallas.
What?
And warm, it's dirt. You cannot believe in it. For it is an illusion. The mirage. He's not real.
You sound like an insult dog.
It's a god. Don't try and touch it. He's no there. Say, Until next time.
Thank you, lover.
I haven't done the lover in a while.
No, you haven't.
All right. How long before we need a break, Chloe?
2 minutes.
Skyline is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful from a distance. But it's an illusion.
Now play the whole clip. Play the whole clip. The rest of it's not as bad.
So why would I play it?
Oh, of course. How silly of me. We had a lot of fun doing it, though. I don't regret doing this movie at all. It was fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful from a distance.
Never thought it would end up on Cinemax.
But it's an illusion.
And, of course, when we play it over at the whatever theater it is we rented out that time, you have them roll this part back 3 or 4 times. Stopped in the middle of my moment with the chick on the
That's what people wanted to see.
No, they wanted to see the whole movie. I got a lot of compliments. They liked it.
Do not fall.
Oh, no.
For the beauty of the skyline of Dallas.
Why is that, Jim?
It's no real.
What do you mean?
It's like a chicken with a Nehru jacket on. Was that too obscure? The chicken with a Nehru jacket and capri pants with ethnic pumps with its little claws sticking out. It's no real. But when I drink beer... Breaker. All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. This soap opera gets better and better. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
What's the guy on line 2?
He's talking about JD's clip from his movie.
Which clip?
The one where he brings in the howitzer.
Oh. Yes, Roy?
Yeah, it sounds like she's using a little 22 Ruger, and he's like firing a 40-millimeter howitzer at her. It's louder, actually, than the cannon you guys fire.
She had it coming.
Does it make sense with the video? Because as you listen to the audio, it sounds like she just flicked a booger.
Only because she's in the shot, she's further away from me. But you're right, it does sound like she's carrying a cap gun, and I've got some type of cannon. But again, it's...
Kat, this is Jim. I'm a police officer. I've been working undercover here at the club. You understand?
Yes, Jim, I understand.
Kat, put the gun down.
This thing on wheels.
Give me the bag.
It's no illusion.
I'm sorry, Jim.
It's real.
This belongs to Tina.
That's no hers.
That's why I did all this. It's for Tina.
I'm going to put a smoking hole in you.
Tina would want you to put the gun down. Before anybody else gets hurt.
I didn't hold this thing in here for no reason.
I'm going now.
Kat, don't do this. Kat, don't.
I give you the heads up. Now I'm going to put another ball in this thing and repack it.
And I walk over and kind of cop a feel on her leg. put my head down. She's gone.
Hey, grab her cans?
Yeah. No. I love that scene. But they slowed the video down, so they obviously made it, and the camera's closer to me, so it would be louder, but it's a little exaggerated. Go ahead. Get your jollies.
Oh, hang on a second. I forgot. Johnny's here, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you bring dogs?
I don't know, for you to see. And to crap on my floor, which they just did.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them run around the side to go see
Come over to me. There you go, buddy.
Chloe, go get her. How many dogs did she bring?
She brought 2. Cute dogs.
Yes, very cute.
One of them squealed when JD walked out.
Did not.
Is that what that was?
Mm-hmm. The one that didn't poop on him.
And squeal when I walked out there.
You walked out of one of these doors, and about 4 seconds later, something yelped.
Albert was...
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it.
in the middle of
They loved me. I was sitting on the ground. They were crawling all over me.
There's obviously something about the size of your head the animals recognize.
Scare the animals.
That's the one that got boo.
Some sort of hideous predator.
Oh, my God.
Somebody stick Johnny up on the mic. Give her headphones. All right, who'd you bring?
Hi, Russ. Hi, guys. I have Gilda, a beautiful little lab mix with a bit of Shar-Pei.
I don't see Gilda.
She's running around somewhere.
She's over here by JD.
Okay.
There you go.
She really likes Everett.
Yeah, we're big buddies.
Crazy.
How old is she?
She's about 4.5 months old.
And she'll get how big?
What do you think, Everett? 50, 55 pounds, something like that?
I won't know.
And she's a lab?
She's a lab mix, yeah. Beautiful brown eyes.
What's the rest? A lab and...
Well, they think maybe a little Shar-Pei. See that a little bit in her face.
All right. All white.
Yeah.
That's why JD picked her up.
No.
You know, there's a black dog running around. He ain't touched.
And the black dog is Don King. Can you guess why?
No, tell us.
Well, the haircut is the hair sort of resembles Don King on top. It's very cute.
How old is Don?
He's 2 years old, and he weighs 8.5 pounds. He's a little wiry terrier mix. Cute as can be.
Now, these animals came from...
Dallas Animal Services.
How many animals do they normally have on a daily basis?
Well, they're probably about 200, I think, probably right now available for adoption, dogs and cats, mainly dogs.
And I'm going to guess Don is a guy.
Don is a guy,
Well,
yes.
Sometimes you guys get squirrely on me.
Okay, and Gilda is a girl.
I got that one.
Gilda has a litter mate, a brother, too, that's just as cute.
Now, does that mean when they get adopted, they both should go together?
No, they don't have to. But they just play together, and they are in the same kennel together. They look alike.
Wouldn't it be traumatic to split them up? I mean, dogs think that way.
They don't really as much as you might think that they would.
Well, I know if I split my dogs up, it would probably be traumatic for them.
Well, that would be great if somebody wanted to adopt both of them.
All right. Now,
But they don't have to.
And the Dallas Animal Service?
Dallas Animal Services, it's the new shelter for the city of Dallas.
And you're still working on the Paws in the City shelter?
Yeah, we hope to eventually. That's going to be a long project. So that's not happening anytime soon.
Is it hard to get people to sponsor it because you got popped at Operation Kindness?
Thank you, Russ. No, not at all. I have many wonderful friends from those days. No, it's just finding land, raising money to build a shelter is going to take more than a couple $1 million probably. So it's just not a great economy right now to be doing that.
Now I know the real Don King does, but does this one buy?
This one does not buy.
Can I take this one?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, he's sweet as
This
can
is
be.
Adrian from the city.
Where is the new shelter, John?
It is on I-30 at Westmoreland, right on the northeast corner, and it's the brand new shelter that just opened up in last fall. Beautiful facility, state of the art, 56,000 square foot shelter.
I like this dog.
You don't?
I do.
Oh, you do. He's very sweet. He's a real little lap dog.
He's too ugly.
No, he's cute. He's all black, but that little kind of white, on the top, that little frosting on the top of his head, and he's sweet. And he's great with other dogs. Both these dogs are great with each other, and they're just.
Well, what does the adoption fee cost at this place?
All the dogs and puppies are $85, and the cats and kittens are $55. If you live in the city of Dallas, you also have to pay your $7 registration fee at the same time.
I gotta take this one back.
But they're all spayed or neutered, they're microchipped, they're healthy, they're vaccinated.
Does this place do microchipping like you did at the Operation Kindness?
Not at this time.
Okay.
All the animals that are adopted are microchipped, but they don't do it for the public at this time.
All right. And this one over here is what?
Gilda, and she is a lab mix, 4.5-month-old.
JD, you seem to be attached to Gilda.
I love Gilda. She's so sweet. Just came over and sat down right.
Why don't you tell? Which is the one that crapped on your carpet?
The black one.
Well, then we won't bring any more blacks in.
Gilda's better manners, don't you, baby? Yeah, you got better manners.
Would you like Gilda?
No, I can't do that. Right
Why?
now. Thank you.
I'll pay the $85.
I got the $85.
I'll buy some dog food for you.
I'm good to go. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I'm not in dog mode at this point in my life right now.
Why?
I will be, because I'm just not.
We'll even throw in the Don King for nothing. You come over and on your carpet.
Thank you, no, but I appreciate it.
What do you mean you're not in dog mode? What the hell is dog mode?
I'm in dog mode right now.
Well, plus now think of the stories you can tell.
What?
That actually you had Don King on your carpet.
You're doing good. No, thank you, though.
You don't like Gilda?
I love Gilda. Gilda's a beautiful puppy. Somebody should adopt her.
I got 4.
I got 3.
I got 3.
I got none.
Trey, how many you got that's still alive?
God. 3.
You want Gilda?
Actually, no. I'm really considering Don King now.
You take Don, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
You think what does Don weigh?
8.5 pounds. Just tiny little guy. And he's full grown.
Would he get along with your bigger dogs?
I don't have any bigger dogs anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which ones made it?
Barney, Bell, and Wes.
What are they?
Dachshund Terrier mix, a Beagle, and a Wheaten Scotty.
Oh, so they get along with Don King.
Oh, and I think we have about 5 dachshunds at Dallas Animal Services right now.
I don't need another Chihuahua dachshund mix.
Yes, and that little 10-pound body or 12-pound or 15-pound, you got like 6 dogs in there.
It's like having 6 retarded kids in one body. With the same number of a-holes, because she craps everywhere.
She's cute, little Twiggy.
That's the only reason she's still with us.
She loves you too.
All right, website for this shelter?
Well, the best thing it's not easy. So go to petfinder.com and then do a search for City of Dallas Animal Services.
You want a tug while you're here?
No, thanks.
Oh, come on.
No, that's right.
You've never done a tug with us.
I know, but I appreciate the offer.
You very seldom come in the studio.
I know. Well, love to come on like once a week now and talk about these things.
Is it Adrian you brought?
Adrian, yeah.
You want to talk?
Oh, he's working. He can't.
Well, he's in uniform, but he's got no badge.
He kind of leaned into it.
He has a badge.
I'm not going to let you come back in unless you take a tug.
I don't like that stuff.
That's okay. Take it in.
I don't want it.
Okay, then don't come back.
Russ, it's for the animals. I'm kind of working too here. I can't do it and drive from here, so.
See if Don King would like a tug.
No.
How about some Colt 45?
No. Some of that cheese from JD's refrigerator might be good.
What?
Weren't you eating cheese a while ago?
Oh, yeah. Fat, the dogs have fat-free cheese.
Yeah, sure. They like any kind of cheese.
Yeah.
And other stuff, too.
Okay.
All right. Dallas Animal Services, thanks for having us on. And This is Don King. If Trey doesn't adopt him, we got tons more, about 200 more great dogs and cats.
Okay.
I'll bring a cat next time.
No.
Maybe.
Bring it in, see what happens.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, sir, for coming in. You guys can wait out there if you want. You don't have to leave.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you could leave here.
Yeah, I
but
understand.
You go stand out there.
And they're open tomorrow from 9 until 4:30. Okay,
I can
bye.
still see you. What's the dog's name again, the white one?
Gilda. Beautiful dog.
You don't really want to take Gilda?
Gilda won't leave me. Oh, get that dog out of here. Go
I heard him say white dog power when y'all want to look.
Thank you, Everett. What?
Take the dog home.
I will not take the dog home, no. Thank you, though.
What time do you leave to come to the show?
11:15. 11:30.
And you get back home about what?
8:30.
Yeah, that's too long to leave a dog alone.
That's really not that bad.
No, that's perfect.
That's majority of people do.
I don't like to leave the dogs that long. I'm tempted to take Gilda. She gets up to 50?
Probably 60.
Go out and look at that.
Oh, she fit right in.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Why would she fit in?
She's just so sweet. She just get along with the other dogs. And she's a puppy enough where she and Twiggy, I mean, you would have nonstop entertainment.
I have that.
Times 2.
I have enough things to keep my blood pressure elevated. I wasn't done with this.
I'm sure you weren't.
Skyline is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful from a distance. But it's an illusion.
For God's sake, man, it's an illusion.
It's so beautiful as we stand here and the sun warms the earth's crust. But do not reach out to touch it.
What is that?
For it's not real.
It's not.
It's like a chicken.
Chicken.
With bras and panties on. With a strap on. And a cat of 9 tails.
I'm following you.
Which I took a cat and glued 8 tails onto it. It's still an illusion. It's not real.
It's not?
The chicken would like you to toss its salad. Its eggs.
Okay.
The chicken would like you to enjoy the majesty of its chicken vagina. It smells like IHOP. Rooty tooty.
Can we go home?
I am not through with this illusion. It's my time to be random.
You're frightening me.
It's after 7 o'clock. You let Lycus eat it. I don't know why I still talk of the chicken butt. The chicken has many fetishes. It enjoys the chili dog. Have you never enjoyed the fetish of the chili dog?
No, I don't believe so. No.
That's where you pinch it off
Okay.
on the chicken breast.
Oh, I didn't know.
That is what we call the chili dog.
I didn't know.
It also enjoys candy and its pooter. He's a big fan of the BB bats. And the Jolly Rancher. Not the candy.
Never eating chicken again.
Danny, you ready?
Yes, please.
Let's see. Here, I'll give you the Gopher dance music. All right, go ahead.
For more information on the Russ Martin Show, including pictures, videos, chili dogs, and more, go to russmartin.com. To answer any question you may have about the show, go to russmartin.info. To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin.com.
What is it, Trey?
A chicken with a strap on?
Did I mention it had on the F me pump?
And a cat of 9 tails.
That I had to glue 8 tails onto a one cat. The chicken also has a scat fetish. It likes for you to on its claws. It has its own website, 8 Street Chicken. Captain Chicken? No. Chicken's apartment. There's one more that I don't dare say on the air. But it's something on chicken. Good, man.
JohnDavidRyan.com, DanO'Malley.com, DJClo.net, TreyTrenholm.com, and for Chuck the Band Manager, ChuckWheat.com. To reach Ever Newton, the rock and roll attorney, call his office at 214-823-LAWS or his website, DallasAttorney.com. The official caterer of the show is Sugar Babies Barbecue. Their website, SugarBabiesBBQ.com. They got chicken. Limo service.
There's also a website where the chicken pulls a train. No. It's
LimoGeorge.com. The official liquor store of the show is Majestic Fine Wine and Spirits. Their website, MajesticLiquors.com, and the official site for Live 105.3 is Live105.3.com.
All right, see you guys Monday.
Bye. You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info. Russ Martin Show.